Nickelback song that anyone has ever heard.
I've been wrong. I've been down. Been to the bottom of every bottle. There's my words in my head scream. Are we having fun yet?
No.
No.
I think we need a karaoke night.
No, we're not. No, we're not.
He said, are you having fun yet? And then she goes,
Yeah, no.
Colton got his right. We'll give Melissa a chance. If Melissa gets hers as well, it'll be a 50-50. Once again, it's Tone Deaf for Deftones. This is the final song as performed by Vanessa.
all right, here we go. Ready?
Love can touch us one time and last for a lifetime and never let go till we're gone.
All right, Melissa.
My heart will go on for you, Vanessa.
There you go.
Beautiful. Well done. It's a beautiful song. And Vanessa's...
Love was when I loved you. Oh, one true time I hold you.
I love how she laughs in the middle of the song.
Coming to us out of the sky,
World Famous KROQ.
the familiar voice of radio brings endless hours of
Klein Ally Show.
KROQ.
KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Oh, hell yeah. Good morning. Welcome to it on a Tuesday. We are Klein Ally Show. Nice to meet you. Thanks for coming back for more. Allie's wearing her patent-pending lesbian flannel this morning.
I think I've had this flannel for almost 20 years now.
Oh, yeah. We all know.
Yep. But look, no threading coming out. Oh, maybe there's a hole there.
Yeah, that thing is falling apart.
dulcet doesn't fit anymore.
No,
but
it does not. You want to see how bad it fits? Check out the YouTube. We're streaming live right now. You can go check us out on KROQ's YouTube. Thank you for helping us to hashtag grow the show. What do we have in store for you today? Great question. Another round of Tone Deaf for Deftones. And apparently, as the second most tone-deaf person on the show, I will be singing today. Yesterday it was Vanessa.
I don't know if you're the second most, by the way. You might be more tone deaf than Vanessa.
Oh, I could be the most tone-deaf.
I think you could be.
Huh. It's funny because, you think about all the songs that I've provided to KROQ over the years. Some of them are real bangers. And I know Omar, California. Well, that one's not a great example, but
I like it.
There's other ones I've done, and they sound decent. At least to me, but I don't hear, when you're tone deaf, you don't hear. See? Catchy.
Well, also with the weekend. Yes, but thank you, Omar. With the weekend song, there was supposed to be some kind of a beat or melody, and that's what you're not able to figure out.
Not a good whistler, that's for sure. Today, my tone deafness could score you not only tickets to the Deftones, their show that's happening this week on Thursday, but also...
And the song selections are spectacular. Give us a little taste of some Chaperone, man.
I'm saving them.
No, come on! For the early listeners, they're not going to be around for this.
I'm a pink
later.
pony girl in a pink pony club. Just working on
Why
it.
do you say club?
I don't even know.
Pink pony club.
I had to listen to a lot of Chaperone to get ready for this performance later today.
What I loved was before we cracked the mics this morning, Klein was listening to one of the songs and then just holding his head in his hands.
Well, I, as a song, I go, all right, I see what she's doing here. That's decent. And then I was like, I got to do that? That's terrible. Not my style. So
She has a great voice, but her songs are not that easy to sing.
no, not easy. Even if you're a good singer, let alone a bad singer. So that'll be coming up later this morning. We'll do some clickbait. We've got an old person that wants to help you live forever. And much more happening on the show. So get comfortable. We'll spend the next couple of hours together. If you need us, phone's open now, 844-956. Hold on, that's the GOAT line, 844-956-GOAT. We are live now. That number's 800-520-1067. You'll need that number if you want to win or text us or complain or request a song. Lots of ways to get involved in the show. And we will continue after some Linkin Park this morning right here at KROQ. Klein Ally Show. Ally, I know you don't want to talk about it, but I think it's worthy of mentioning. Because every time it comes up, even just in conversation or even in passing, or when someone opens the door and says something, you get real mad.
About what?
Jerry's newest humping video.
Okay.
Is now north of almost 3 million.
Cool.
That means between the 2 humping videos, we've got 10 million views.
Who's we?
Well,
you and Jerry?
Yeah, but you, the first time you said you were so unimpressed by it that you were annoyed.
I continue to be unimpressed by it.
But you say lightning doesn't strike twice. In this particular case, it
hasn't.
It has struck twice.
It has, okay, because people are following you for a dog humping video.
That's lightning striking twice. Do you hear it? Okay?
It's thunder.
It's thunder.
Well, whatever it is, lightning doesn't make a noise. We don't have a lightning effect. The point we are making here is that how many times...
Who's we?
We as a collective we. How many times do you need the masses to let you know that you're wrong? And
why am I wrong? It's still it's just a dog humping a stuffed animal.
Different angle.
Okay. What are you expecting from me? Do you want me to say congratulations?
No.
You're a creative genius.
You're real Scorsese.
No. What I'm waiting is for you to go. You know what? I was wrong. This is funny.
I don't think it's funny. But
not even the first time you saw it, though.
Not really.
She hated it every time.
Oh man, the first time I saw it, I was like, "Oh my god, that's great."
See, and now
I loved it.
There's a certain clientele that just loves dog humping videos, and I
dudes.
acknowledge that.
Yes.
Okay, but I'm not one of those people, so it's not my thing.
I'll tell you the
congratulations.
No, thank you, but you don't mean
I'm just upset that this landed in the wrong person's hand because Classic Klein probably doesn't figure out how to monetize on this.
No,
I'd be spending my entire waking hours trying to monetize this thing.
Yeah, it's interesting. I will tell you, I did monetize to date now. Oh yes, I've gotten I've received 88 cents is what it has been worth so far.
God. Racist.
88 cents is what the total payday has been.
Wait.
10.
The first video, doesn't that have like north of 7 million plus?
Over 7 million views.
If you need a reminder, Klein puts them up on his story daily.
Not daily.
Not
daily.
No, yeah, you do, and then you put up a little screenshot and you circle your views. And
I
stuff
wanted
like
to
that.
update it because everyone said the best part about these videos is how mad Allie is getting, and that's
I'm not mad.
Yeah, but you are though. That's the best part is that you
sound a little mad.
You sound mad about it.
I just don't know why we need to spend. Why are we spending time on just? I posted another dog video.
It's not
like
about.
There's nothing to talk about.
It's not about the dog video.
It is.
It's about that every once in a while you'll make a claim and be at a show that you like and society doesn't get behind it. Then finally it wins an award and you go, see that? I was right the whole time. This was a good show.
Are you talking? So you're comparing your dog humping video to like some kind of underground artist that then turns into
Best Picture award winner Aurora, a Norma, whatever that was called.
It's a Snora.
A Snora.
Aurora.
That's what I'm saying. It is. Had there been an award for that, I just every day I think today's the day Allie's going to say, you know what? I was wrong.
Look, I think it's great
gold.
that you shared it on our Klein Ally Show page, and then people see our page because of it, and I think that's great. Whatever we can do to get eyes on the show and on the account, that's fantastic.
818 says,
I'm not going to say I'm proud of you.
I don't think it's funny either. It's pretty gross, man. That's according to 818. Meanwhile, 310 says Klein's punishment for the resolution thing is that he should be forced to dress as Spider-Man and I don't want to do
now
that.
that's funny.
That's funny. You think that's funny?
If it takes a creative turn that I support, then yes, I'll get on board.
In all seriousness, though, what
bothers me too is how obsessed you are with it.
Would you like to have a cameo in the next one?
No.
But you went to acting school.
What do you want me to do? Like nature documentary commentary?
I would like you to have a role in it. I'm offering you a highly coveted
and
role.
And the brown
right
golden doodle is now going to town on the Spider-Man.
Allie, if you want the role, it's yours.
It's a different kind of webbing.
I think I can get you on board with this. I know right now you're still very anti.
If you can make it about me, sure.
All right, great. Allie's it. Perfect. There we go. We're going to watch the next video. Is going to get 11 views. It's going to completely.
It really will.
It's going to completely tank.
I'll take it. No
if
problem.
If you want $100 of Allie's money, now would be the perfect time to call us. 800-520-1067. I'm opening up the phones for the first time right now. You will get $100 up for grabs. All you got to do is answer 5 questions about stuff going on in the world, and we'll get to that after this quick break on KROQ.
Join the Mile High Club.
Heck yeah, let's go.
Well, how would you like to join the Mile High Club?
Oh my gosh, thank you guys.
It's the KROQ Mile High Club.
Get lucky and see your favorite KROQ bands in places all over the world.
Destination 7. Go emo while exploring the Gothic Quarter. Take a dip at one of the best beaches in the world. And snap a selfie with a Picasso when you flamenco dance your way
to see the Offspring in Barcelona, Spain.
This is Dexter.
I'm Noodles from the Offspring, and I'm reading this, can't you tell?
Listen to 9, Noon, 3, and 6 and instantly win tickets to their show at the Kia Forum August 29th.
You'll get on the standby boarding list to see him again in Barcelona. Courtesy of Live Nation and Concord Records.
You're listening to the world famous KROQ.
From Monster Tour Water, straight up water, nothing else. Visit monstertourwater.com to find a store near you.
Your LA
That is the sweet sound of you getting $100 richer every morning right around this time. Give you a chance to turn any day into a payday. It's nice. Usually payday is like every other Friday, but when you get a random payday at 6:30 a.m. on a Tuesday morning, you know it's a good day. And always the theme songs put Allie in the right frame of mind to try to battle you to keep her own money.
She wants to cheat on her wife, and she barely farts. That's been proven true. Let's find out if Allie knows the news. Aina Wakana.
Beautiful. What a lovely message. Thank you always for the theme songs you leave on the GOAT line. That number is 844-956-GOAT. Always available for your songs. Sometimes just sitting in traffic, trying to figure out what you're going to do with yourself. You can sing a song and leave it on the GOAT line. There's a good chance we put it on the radio. All right. There's people that want a piece of you, and I don't blame them. $100, easy money, 5 questions. Let's go to Santa Clarita and say hi to Andy. Good morning, Andy.
Good morning, Klein. How you doing?
Fine. You feeling smart?
I'm hoping I'm feeling smart today.
All right, Allie's going to leave the KROQ studios. She will be sequestered in a hallway where she will not be able to hear the show. You will get the 5 questions first. We'll score it together at the end. Please answer these quickly, confidently, and accurately. Your round of Allie Knows the News starts, Andy, right now.
Allie Knows the News.
Big news from Big Bear. What is it? What is the big news breaking from Big Bear?
A chick finally hatched.
Question number 2. This fast food burger is coming to Delta flights at LAX. Which burger chain is going to be served on the Delta flights?
Go with Wendy's.
Wendy's? Go to question number 3. LeBron James needs just one more point to be the first NBA player to do what?
Offensive player of the year, I guess. I don't know.
First player in the history of the NBA to be the offensive player of the year? All right, I'll write that down as terrible guess. Question number 4. Alerts were sent out to wireless devices all across Los Angeles yesterday. What were the alerts for?
Missing 81-year-old man.
And finally, question number 5. This popular chain is going to lay off over 700 workers, and they are closing their California headquarters. It's a popular clothing chain, proving that nothing lasts forever. Which clothing chain is it?
Forever 21.
All right, let's bring Allie in. We'll score it together. Good work. Andy, hopefully we pay the people. Nothing makes me happier than Allie down $100 early in the show. Allie's back into the studio. Don't say anything else. You can watch what happens. A lot of moving parts here on KROQ, and you can check it all out on YouTube if you'd like. We're streaming right now live.
We're the most popular live cam in Southern California.
That is definitely false. Very, very false. No. Even that traffic cam, random traffic cams are doing better numbers than we are. All right, we go to question number 1. Allie, big news from Big Bear. What is the big news breaking from Big Bear?
One of the eagles has hatched.
An eaglet has finally... There's the sound of it. Beautiful baby little boy or girl. I don't know if they even have genders, but regardless, he got that as well.
We're realizing through this process we know nothing about birds.
0. But congratulations. Andy got that right. Allie got that right. And congratulations to Jackie and Shadow.
Congratulations, birds.
On the birth of your little baby bird this morning.
Yeah, there's more to come, but the third one, still has not shown any signs of cracking.
Question number 2. This fast food burger is coming to Delta flights at LAX.
Oh, Shake Shack.
He said Wendy's. That is wrong. Shake Shack is correct.
Congratulations to those birds.
That is also big news, and Allie goes up by 1 as we go to question number 3. Question 3, Allie, here we go. LeBron James needs just one more point to be the first NBA player to do what?
To get 50,000 points.
All right, he said Offensive Player of the Year. Terrible guess. The correct answer is he will be the first player in the history of the NBA to get 50,000 points in a career. It's pretty incredible.
I think they thought he was going to do it whenever their last game was, right?
Yeah, well, now you know what happens. Ticket prices get jacked up. Everyone's all excited. Then they go. Anyway, we go to question number 4. Allie's up 2 with 2 questions left. Here we go. An alert went off to all wireless devices across Los Angeles last night. What did the alert state?
Oh, wasn't there an elderly missing?
An elderly missing. He guessed more specifically it was a missing 81-year-old man. But yes, Allie, the correct answer is I'll accept both of those. Elderly missing. Strange alert to get, as you heard phones just going off everywhere.
Yeah, at like 8 p.m. It was scary.
And then watching how people immediately go, it's nothing. No one, everyone looked at.
Well, because I thought you get silver alerts. I didn't think that they were that aggressive, as aggressive as the Amber Alert ones.
The last time we got an alert that aggressive, it's when they told all of LA to evacuate accidentally during the fires.
Seriously.
All right, we go to question number 5 now, and Allie is still up by 2, so I don't think there's a win for you. This popular clothing chain is laying off 700 workers, closing their California headquarters, proving that nothing does last forever.
Yeah, it's Forever 21.
He got that one as well. All right, well, listen, Andy, you put in a decent effort, but Allie still beats you, which means she holds on to her $100 for now. And what must you shamefully admit over the airwaves of KROQ?
My name is Andy from Santa Clarita, and Allie knows the news.
There you go. But tomorrow you'll have another opportunity. Probably not Andy, but someone else listening right now.
Yeah.
See how you did.
I'll send you a check.
Pay the people. Allie loves paying the people. Nothing makes her happier. Nirvana Now show continues next right here on KROQ.
We passed upon.
KROQ, Klein Ally Show. We talk a lot about food on the show. I think we're always hungry. It's really, we had a meeting the other day, and we had to sit down with the entire sales team, and they were asking us, because they clearly don't listen to the show. They always will walk by in the hall and pat us on the back, like, oh, it was a great show today. But then if you ask them any follow-ups, they they don't know what the hell they're talking about. Like they're salespeople, so they're just selling us. And we're like, did you hear the show?
Like that bit about the thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like that thing you guys did. So then they go
like, hey, you wear hats, right?
Yeah, you're the hat guy.
Hey, let's get you some hats.
Hey, you guys have a great show. Why don't you tell us what you did today? Yeah, it's like one of those things. So we were talking about some of the stuff we do. We realized so much of the stuff we talk about is food stuff.
Yeah, we were like, well, we wanted to defend In-N-Out, so we put up a billboard. Well, we went over to Mel's Diner and we gave them our picture.
Yeah,
you did?
We do this other thing at called Menu Redo.
Right.
Yeah, we did this thing at Pink's.
That's creative.
We invented the ham dogger, and then we realized
that's fun.
we couldn't think of anything we've done that does not involve food in some way, shape, or form. And then we started thinking maybe we have a problem. Maybe we are just completely addicted to food.
Yeah, I know, but hey, who doesn't love food? Well, it's great to talk about and to eat.
Yesterday, we got this call. It's interesting. Allie claims that she witnessed something that she didn't even realize existed at a Jersey Mike's, where as an El Cheapo, she thought it was the greatest hack she's ever found out about in her life.
Blew my mind.
I didn't even know they still did it, but it's interesting because I was talking about the return of the $5 footlong, and people are saying, Subway sucks.
Stop saying the return of the $5 footlong. It's not coming back, dude.
Well, listen to this. We got a message from some listeners that claim that it is kind of.
Hey, this message is for Klein. Just want to give a quick story. So on Saturday, husband and I were deciding what we should eat for lunch. We didn't have our kids. I told them, let's get Subway. They have a new promotion. We did okay.
See, it says, well, we already said they got a new promotion, Subway.
I said, well, Klein said that there's a promotion on for Subway, so I went ahead and I ordered through the app. Once I ordered and went to check out, I noticed that the Subway I ordered from was not a participant for the $6.99.
All right, well, whatever. That's how it always
There's
is.
just one Subway at an airport.
Yeah,
she's stuck with the crappy sandwich, man.
Yeah, I know, and now you're stuck, right? Because you go to the, well, eventually when I check out, they'll shave off all the money I
Now
saved.
you just went to Subway.
Right, and paid full price.
So I went to Jersey Mike's yesterday. My kid is getting very wise to where the location is by our house, and every time we drive by it now, he wants to stop there. He's already got great taste in sandwiches.
Yeah.
We go there, we order, and we are sitting there eating, which I know a lot of people don't sit there and actually eat in a place like Jersey Mike's, but I like to. And
you do? You sat down? You had you didn't do to go?
No, he wants to eat it there, and then I'm like, okay. And it is weird because I feel like the workers are looking at me like, why are you still here?
Yeah.
I think he needs a father figure in his life.
Yeah.
So he figures this guy Mike might,
adopt
do him some good.
Yeah. Maybe that's my dad, Jersey Mike. They had two moms
I
at
know
home.
a plumber came yesterday, and he was like, who is this? Are you my daddy? So
I've seen people sit at those tables at Jersey Mike's waiting for their sandwich so they can pick it up and walk out the door.
yeah, or it's like a worker on their break.
Did you actually say for here, like when you ordered?
They don't ask for here
because no one's
you're
ever
not
done
there.
it. Because you're the only person who's ever sat down and eaten a sandwich there.
But eating there is interesting because you see the other sandwich orders that people obviously order on a regular basis a few times a week. So this guy walks in and he goes, hey, are you guys still doing the after 5 p.m. promotion? And I was like, whoa, what is this?
Oh, you're so mad at yourself because what'd you order at $4.58
Yes.
or something? Oh, Jesus.
And they said, yes, we are. And they said, you get one giant and then you get a second giant for $5. Now that's a $5 footlong.
Man, they really did do it. See, once again, I'll take credit on that one as well.
Holy crap!
They probably started.
It's probably already existed forever,
I
man.
don't think it did because even when I put up that video, I said I don't care who puts it out the $5 footlong.
Like,
Jersey Mike's. Why don't you put it out?
I could be ordering this deal every day. I could be setting our family up to eat dinner for the week on this giant deal. So then he goes, okay, great. I'll have a turkey and cheese, whatever. He orders one sandwich. Then he said, for me, I would like another giant. I want you to take some wheat bread, open it up, and I want you to scoop out the middle.
Oh, man. That's the most annoying thing. I have a buddy who used to work at a bagel place. He said he hated when people did that.
Wait, that's a thing?
Yes. Oh, yeah. It's a thing because people think like
They took the middle of the bread, they scooped it out, and they threw it in the garbage.
Yeah, dude, the bread's like one of the best parts of the sandwich, man.
It's people trying to feel like I did something not so bad for myself. Like, it wasn't like, yeah, sure, I ate a giant.
You're taking all the joy.
I
Yes,
know.
first of all, you're getting a giant.
Also,
second of all, you're scooping out the joy from the bread.
It takes like more room for meat.
So, nope, that's where you're wrong, Jake, because he ordered a giant tuna. So he went,
that's you.
Wheat bread, scooped out,
he was just
giant
saying,
tuna.
He just pointed to you. Look at that giant tuna.
I'm right here.
Hey, here I am. Huh?
And then, so he does wheat bread, scooped out, giant tuna, green bell peppers, extra lettuce.
Are you just making noises from your table, like mocking his order?
I just think this is that was the last thing I would ever think to order.
Right.
From a place like Jersey Mike's, who, first of all, does meat very well.
I slice the meats.
I would never go with tuna anyway, but the fact that he did giant hollowed out tuna with bell peppers, which is the lamest topping out of everything, and extra lettuce.
Also, whenever you watch the people do the hollow out move, because I have seen people do that before, it is so gross because even though they have gloves on or whatever, they're digging their fingers right into the innards of the bread.
Ball it all up.
It's like the grossest thing ever. And I get it; they got gloves on; it's technically sanitary, but I don't want to ever eat with anything that's got someone's dragged their entire fingers and knuckles through to pluck out all the innards.
Yeah, like they have technically bread under their fingernails. That's yours.
Yeah, take one less bite of your sandwich. Get a regular sandwich and just cut yourself off one bite early.
And even if I were to think of doing that, I would never do it in front of another human being because I would be embarrassed.
Yeah, of course.
Wouldn't you?
Yes. But also, you're the one who's sitting there eating, so...
So I guess I'm the idiot.
That person's probably telling the same story right now on their radio show. Be like, this big tuna was sitting there.
Other sandwich, though, turkey, cheese. He got pepperoncinis on it and 2 sides of pepperoncinis on the side.
I think it's going to be 2025 is going to be a big year of the return of the sub.
I would return that sub.
Big year. It's KROQ. KROQ Klein Ally Show. Lots going on this morning. Going to get you on a standby boarding list so you can travel to Spain and see the Offspring, plus give you tickets to see their just announced show as a part of their brand new tour that'll be happening right here in sunny Southern California. A lot of people on the text line are chiming in that have worked at sandwich places. 818, I used to work at a Jersey Mike's, and it is true. The bread scoop people are the worst. Meanwhile, 310, I used to work at a bagel place. Whatever customers asked for the bagel scoop out, I got so mad.
Yes, because you're taking everything away from then the bread was made for nothing.
Right. You're right. That whole bread went through the whole process just to have the best parts of it scooped out and tossed right in the trash.
Exactly. It's degrading. 310 said, Allie, that extra bread in your sandwich is going to take you an extra 30 minutes on the treadmill to burn off. Great. I'm making a choice to eat a sandwich.
Yeah, we know going in what's going on. We'll take a break now. When we get back, we'll get an actual look at your ADD news. Then, I can't believe it's going to happen, but we've got your Deftones tickets. I will be singing over the airwaves with KROQ, something I should never do. I do not have a great singing voice, and we will do some Tone Deaf for Deftones round 2 with me coming up in the next 30 minutes right here on KROQ.
KROQ. Klein Ally Show KROQ.
KROQ, Klein Ally Show. Every once in a while, even we outdo ourselves with KROQ, and I'm surprised. And yes, we're giving away a trip to Barcelona to see the Offspring. You'll have your first chance to get on that standby list in about 30 minutes. But right now, Deftones will be at the Kia Forum this Thursday, and one lucky winner will not only get a pair of tickets to that show, you will also get to meet the band, score a VIP merch bundle, and that will be some life-changing stuff. And we decided, because we're not all great singers on this show, Allie's a good singer. That's why she does the national anthems and stuff at the big events.
That's right. I just got rejected from another major sporting corporation.
No, did you really?
Oh, yeah.
Who rejected you?
Hockey.
Oh, the Kings?
Yeah.
They passed?
Oh, yeah. They said, send me a video of your last couple of performances, and I sent it, and then they said, sorry, we're all booked up.
Oh, man. That's crazy. I thought you were going to get it on that one.
Yeah, I think it's 2 years in a row now that I've been rejected, so maybe I'll keep the streak going.
Yeah, let's go. Meanwhile,
rejection is my only streak.
And that's a good voice you got. I mean, Allie actually has good pipes. Meanwhile, Vanessa has sung songs like this before on the radio.
I'm lost in this memories, leaving behind my own illusion. Lost.
Now, that was after she had some dental work done, so she was all numbed up. That was during Numb That Tune. But we decided, because we've got these Deftones tickets to give you, let's do something called Tone Deaf for Deftones. And the argument around here was that I and Vanessa are the two most tone deaf people on the show. So today it's her time to sing, and she will attempt to do some songs. And if you figure out what song she's attempting to do, well, just like that, we'll write your name down. One of you will get yourself some tickets to go to the Deftones, and it could just possibly be the person that gets to meet the band. So, Vanessa, you decided to go into another studio and record these songs.
Yeah, because live, I would have really, really sucked. Like, I wouldn't have been able to do the lyrics clearly.
Now, I want to point out that all of the songs that she got to pick from are currently on a list of the world's least favorite and most popular karaoke songs. So understand, when you go to any karaoke bar, you probably will hear people do these songs, and yet the general public hates these songs because they are overdone and they are done poorly.
And though they are probably songs that are familiar to you, they may be tougher to guess than you might imagine, simply because of the way Vanessa sings them. I did get a chance to preview them a little bit, and they are
terrible.
Good.
The only way I want to hear these songs from now on.
So, Colin, we'll start with you in Thousand Oaks. We'll give 4 people an opportunity to hopefully get the song correct that Vanessa is singing. And Colin, here we go. This is song number 1. It's Tone Deaf for Deftones. Here is your song.
I see a little stiletto of a man, Sarakushmushi, Sakaramushi. Okay, how do you even say that?
Hold on. Let him have a chance to get the song. Do you know that
Fandango, Thunderbolt, and Lily?
Any guesses?
Colin?
Oh, man. I have no idea.
Oh.
Very, very frightened me. Galileo, 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 Galileo. Figaro Magnifico, but I'm just a poor boy.
All right, well.
There's no breaks or pauses. No, it just keeps going.
I know the song. I know what song.
I just heard this on Friday night.
Yeah, because you were at the karaoke place.
Yeah.
Yeah, and everyone says, oh, let's do some Bohemian Rhapsody. Let's go ahead and light the world on fire, recreate that fine scene from Wayne's World. but no one has ever performed it quite like this.
I see a little stiletto of a man, Sarakushmushi, Sakaramushi. Sarakushmushi. Do that fandango, Thunderbolt and Lightly.
Do the fandango, everyone.
Very, very frightened me. Galileo, 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 Figaro Magnifico, but I'm just a poor boy.
Okay,
Nobody loves me.
Oh.
He's just a poor boy from poor family.
That's beautiful. All right, that guy got us wrong. Sorry, Colin. Moving on.
I like how you tried to do the other voice. He's just a poor boy.
Christina, you should know this. As we were doing Tone Deaf for Deftones, just by putting up with this, you very possibly could get some tickets to the Deftones. In fact, if no one gets theirs right, we'll just turn this into a caller 20 situation.
Great.
So we go down to...
No, I think we should just make Vanessa sing more songs until someone gets it.
Woodland Hills. Christina, did you know that first one while listening on hold or no?
Yes.
You did?
You did.
All right,
Okay.
all right. These are all songs that are on lists of songs that everyone hates hearing at karaoke, but we gave Vanessa a shot because she is one of the most tone-deaf people on the show. And song number 2 starts now. Here we go.
Nibbling on sponge cake. Watching the sun bake. All those stories covered with oil. Strumming my 6 strings. On my forearm perch swing. Smell those shrimp there. Beginning to boil.
All right, Christina.
Yeah.
What song was Vanessa attempting to do there?
I have no idea.
Oh, man, that's not good. That's 0 for 2 to start. This one I actually know only because the lyrics are kind of well known. But let me hear, did she ever get to the good part of it? Or
Wasting away again in Margaritaville. Searching for my last shaker of salt. Some people claim that there's a woman to blame, but I know it's nobody's fault.
Oh, my God.
Nice.
All right.
Okay, that was terrible.
All right.
I know it's nobody's fault.
You're just joining us. This is Tone Deaf for Deftones, proving that Vanessa truly is tone deaf. And those were two of the probably most iconic, most sung songs in the world, Margaritaville and Bohemian Rhapsody. And people that have heard those songs a million times are still going, I have no idea.
I know. So
Zero
We
idea.
got to make this even easier.
All right, we're going to make it easier then. We'll say hi to Colton in Pasadena. Colton, welcome to Tone Deaf for Deftones. Hopefully you win some tickets to see the Deftones on Thursday at the Kia Forum. Here we go. Colton, did you get the last one while on hold?
No, I got the first one.
All right, here we go.
It sounds so not confident.
Here is your
No.
song. This is Vanessa, Tone Deaf for Deftones, and here we go.
Never made it as a wise man. I couldn't cut it as a poor man stealing. Tired of living like a bling man. I'm sick of sight without a sense of feeling. And this is how you remind me. This is how you remind me of what I really am. This is how you remind me
Colton.
of what I really am. It's not you who say sorry.
All right.
I was waiting on a different story.
All right,
this
thank you.
time I'm mistaken for handling you a heart worth of breaking.
Colton. Please tell me you know that song.
Yeah. I do know that song.
Go ahead.
How You Remind Me by Nickelback.
There you go.
How You Remind Me by Nickelback.
That is, to be honest, one of the finest versions of that Nickelback song that anyone has ever heard.
I've been wrong. I've been down. Been to the bottom of every bottle.
Oh,
There's
man.
5 words in my head scream. Are we having fun yet?
No.
No. I think we need a karaoke night.
No, we're not.
He said, are you having fun yet? And then she goes,
Yeah, no.
Colton got his right. We'll give Melissa a chance. If Melissa gets hers as well, it'll be a 50-50. Once again, it's Tone Deaf for Deftones. This is the final song as performed by Vanessa.
all right, here we go. Ready?
Love can touch us one time and last for a lifetime and never let go till we're gone.
All right, Melissa.
My heart will go on for you, Vanessa.
There you go.
Beautiful. Well done. It's a beautiful song. And Vanessa's...
Love was when I loved you. One true time I hold told you.
I love how she laughs in the middle of the song.
Man. All right, Allie.
So great.
2 got theirs correct. Melissa, Colton, pick one of the names at random, and we will determine who will be going to the Deftones.
All right, congrats to Melissa. You win.
Melissa! You're going to go see the Deftones
And Mars
Thursday night with Mars Volta, and your name is going to be written down here with a good chance we tell you you'll be meeting the band and getting a VIP merch bundle as well, all right?
Oh, my God. Thank you so much.
Thank you for starting it. Thank you, Vanessa. A little Tone Deaf for Deaf. Oh, okay.
Far,
Oh, boy.
wherever you are.
KROQ, Klein Ally Show. Next hour, Deftones, tickets, and access to potentially meet the guys in the Deftones, plus some limited edition merch. And all you got to do is figure out what songs I'm attempting to sing, because I'm officially tone deaf. Tone Deaf for Deftones coming up next hour. Right now, though, your news.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
Okay, there's Pope Watch and there's Pip Watch going on right now. If you're on Pope Watch, it's not really going that great, but he's hanging in there. There's now some rumors about him resigning. But if you're on Pip Watch, everything's going great. One of the chicks.
If you go to the YouTube stream right now, it looks so badass with both Jackie and Shadow are there, and I think the dad's like overlooking on the mama. It's awesome looking.
Yeah,
right
just
now.
go to KROQ's
so cool.
YouTube page and check out the live show. And trust me when I say you'll see exactly what you're looking for.
Yeah, there's currently 60,000 people watching Big Bear Bald
so
Eagle
badass.
Live Nest Cam 1, and we were thinking of maybe changing our live stream name to Big Bear Bald Eagle Live Nest Cam 3. Because there's only 2 cams.
People get all excited, then it's just us in the studio. They're all disappointed.
Yeah.
Those birds look terrible.
But you're right, Omar. The other one is kind of looking down on the lady like, yeah, you did it. Yeah,
It's awesome. And you have the lake in the background, and the sun is rising. Oh, it's just America.
Well, so they I guess just before midnight last night, the one egg hatched, and like you saw like the wing and the body come out of the shell, and it looks kind of weird and gross, and then you see the bird kind of like push it back in the shell and just sit back down on it. Like I looked this morning and she's just sitting there, just sitting on the bird.
How bummed are you guys that you spent so much, you and Omar spent so much time last year, this year, staring at this thing, and you kind of both missed the birth. You both missed it.
Yeah, we weren't up at it, you know.
Yeah, I know.
I got
was
to sleep, man. Come on.
Yeah, but I'm sure that there were people that were watching it live.
Oh, totally. Yeah, for sure.
I'm sure they were, because they were thinking, oh, it's like labor, right? Like, okay, if we're seeing it progress like this, there's got to be something by the end of the night, and there was. But the good news is there are 2 other chances for us to watch. You know, there's another one that is hatching more and more as the day goes on, and yesterday was the birthday of the other bird, the last one that they gave birth to, Spirit. So it was born on the same day as Spirit 3 years ago. Isn't that adorable?
Dude, what a
bird, man.
Thank you, former president. Well, what is last year what happened? The birds died, right? They didn't make it?
Yeah, they just didn't hatch.
They abandoned the eggs. They kind of like left them there.
They left them there. I think she sat on them for like a while, and then they were kind of like, dude, nothing's going to happen, Jackie. Right. And then she left. And then I think one of them came back and started eating the egg.
Oh, yeah. With the egg prices, you got to get them where you can get them.
Yeah, I know. But so the other one, the second one, could hatch any day. It could be today or tomorrow, whatever. And then the third one hasn't cracked yet, but it still has another 1 to 7 days before it would really need to show any signs of cracking.
Egg watch.
But just so you know, baby eagles, pretty ugly.
Very ugly.
Very ugly. So I think the egg part and the hatching is the exciting stuff. And then when they're actually born and then we get to see them like regurgitate worms into their mouth, I think that's when things get really disgusting. All right. According to the Declaration of Independence, we are all entitled to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And life and liberty are great, but it turns out, according to a new study, that the pursuit of happiness is making you miserable. We all want to be happy, but when you're obsessed with trying to be happy, searching for happiness, how am I going to get it? When am I going to get it? The pressure to feel good ends up backfiring on you, and actively pursuing happiness drains your mental energy, leaving you with less willpower for other important tasks and decisions. And people that are exposed to happiness-focused messaging show worse self-control, and they give up sooner on challenging tasks and oddly consume more chocolate.
See, I think that people are under the impression that everyone else seems happier
than you. And I think social media contributes to that as well.
A lot of things contribute to it, but I think that for the most part, right now, you could probably think of a friend or a coworker or a relative, and you're like, they just seem like they got it all figured out. They seem like they're so happy.
His humping videos are going viral.
Well,
he just seems like he has it all.
I am happy about the humping videos, but the reality is that those same people are probably thinking about you or someone else, going, man, they just seem so happy. They have it all figured out, and all of us are kind of chasing this invisible feeling. Not that we don't have moments, but that's how I always feel about life, is that, hey, you could have, noon could be great, 1 p.m. could suck, 3 could be great again. It could just shift like that, or it could be a week is bad, then you have a good week. Sometimes a month, sometimes a down year.
Think about some of the happiest people that you probably follow on social media. You know, that whole apple cider vinegar that show about the woman who's like, I'm healthy and happy and clean and everything's so great, and then it turns out she's been lying about everything and she's been stealing charity money and all this stuff. Like, the illusion gets to you, but it's all exactly that. It's an illusion.
Anytime I see anyone who's happy, I just like to picture a terrible thing happening to them, and it makes me feel good. That's my advice.
That's my route to happiness.
That's what I do.
All right, the true picture of American freedom is our ability to shoot a human being out of a cannon. Wouldn't you agree, Klein?
It is forget about those eagles. There's something more American than eagles, and it is shooting someone out of a cannon, which is awesome.
Yeah, so believe it or not, this still happens. I didn't even know this, but a stuntman was performing a human cannonball stunt at the Riverside County Fair and National Date Festival. USA! And he was injured. I mean, to see this live must have been incredible. He was shot 100 feet out of the cannon, and then you're supposed to land on a safety net, which I heard is still pretty painful to land on those safety nets, but he ended up falling through the safety net and directly onto the ground. And then he had to be rushed to a local hospital 15 minutes into his performance, and his name is Chachi the Rocket Man Valencia.
Hey,
what?
Chachi?
It's Chachi. His name is Chachi.
Chachi?
Chachi the Rocket Man.
R.I.P. Chachi.
We got to get us a Chachi.
He's alive.
Oh, he
is? He is alive. He's fine.
Okay, cool. Well, see, there you go. You're probably looking at Chachi a couple days ago, and that guy's living his life, living his dream, happiest guy on the planet. Flying through the air. He's getting shot out of cannons every day. It's way better than my sucky job. And now the guy's paralyzed. So we all win, right? R.I.P. Chachi.
He's doing all right.
Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
Oh, what an hour to be alive. Unless you're Chachi, we got a lot going on this hour on the show. Thanks for hanging out. Starting your Tuesday with us here at KROQ. Later this morning, get you on a standby boarding list so you can check out the Offspring in Barcelona, Spain, and see them right here, a lot closer to home in Southern California. Also this hour, Deftones tickets for you. A little return of Tone Deaf For Deftones. I'll be singing songs, figure out what I'm trying to sing, and score yourself tickets to see the Deftones this Thursday, plus a chance to meet the band. That's all coming up this hour on the show.
You'll be trying to figure out what Klein is singing, and Klein will be trying to figure out what Klein is singing.
That is so true. I was hoping it'd be some KROQ songs I know. But,
I can tell you're a little stressed about this.
I don't like it. I don't like singing any songs. Even ones I know I don't like singing.
You just start listening, and then you just put your phone down and turn around and go, God.
I mean, I wish you guys would let me sing something like this from this one, Offspring, all bangers.
No, that's too easy.
So I know, but the audience would figure that out too quickly. So if you want to stick around, score yourself some Deftones tickets this hour.
I want to hear you sing it.
Let me maybe warm up, a little vocal warm up right here. There's a long instrumental, though, so I'll also let you know that apparently we are more addicted to things now than ever before. Think about your greatest, most recent addiction. Going to get into that in just a moment, and then we'll start giving you stuff. So if you're addicted to winning, this would be the hour for you to be locked in on the world famous KROQ.
Hit it!
Klein Ally Show. Perhaps you felt the jolt last night as you were going to sleep or just getting home or whatever the case may have been.
Man.
Big jolt. A lot of people still recovering. 3.9 or North Hollywood.
Some people like Klein are still recovering.
Real shaker. Still have not been able to sleep. Really messed me up good,
I got
man.
PTSD.
Well, there's no one you can sue for that, but if you've been playing a lot of video games lately, apparently there's lots of people you can sue. There's a class action suit that's been going on now that claims that if you've spent any serious amount of time playing any games, app games, traditional video games, etc., you could be entitled to real money, and a woman just got paid out because she claimed that her Candy Crush addiction was crippling.
Well, there's endless levels.
Endless.
I'm at level 1069, I believe.
Yeah, and you're nowhere near the end. And if you ever get to the end, they'll just make more levels.
Yes, because it's very easy to just make more levels.
She finally ended up getting paid close to $250,000 because they agreed that she was right. And the way that the video game manufacturers operate now is that they are supposedly, this is according to the class action lawsuit that's going on right now.
Man, she could probably buy so many Crush combos with that $250,000.
She sure could. They are embedding, quote, addictive psychological features into popular games like Minecraft, GTA 5, Fortnite. This is proposally done to hook players, compelling them to spend excessive time and money on gaming.
Of course.
This is what they're designed to do.
If they're good at their jobs, that's what they're doing.
Now, I guess that, like anything else, they claim that if they can find proof that they were attempting to get people to get, quote, addicted and spend money and spend time to the point now where they're saying people are missing school, missing jobs,
Any video
relationships.
game is designed to have you keep playing. They want you to play as long as you can.
But for whatever reason, I don't know where that line is. Now there's a giant class action lawsuit that's going on. That
and you can
says,
do it with our phones. You could do it with social media. You could do it with
the notifications.
Girl
Yes.
Scout
Releases
cookies.
that dopamine. Yeah.
Girl Scout cookies, all of it.
Literally, you can find anything addicting, and we find everything addicting now. I was just actually reading about how people are getting addicted to AI and chatbots, because if you're lonely and you want to talk to somebody, you can talk to AI as long as you want to, and people are now like speaking to them so often that they feel like they can't go without it, like it's a friend of theirs that they need to constantly be checking in with.
Well, there's a wellness retreat that apparently has just opened up for people that were addicted to the day trading of the cryptocurrency. Got
that's just like gambling.
Overpowering, and all the emotions, the highs, the lows, that they said, this is overtaking my entire life. I've gone completely broke. I decided to go all in on Fartcoin, and it bankrupted my family, and now I got to check into a rehab to deal with this. But are we becoming more addicted? You think as a society now we are just getting addicted easier to things?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think the internet is to blame, but I also think that they know, like, we are consumers. That's what we do. We consume content. We consume new products, everything.
Right. We're like termites.
Yes, exactly. We consume everything in our path. And whether you are somebody who's addicted to gambling, whether it's, online or in person, somebody like me would be finding an addiction in places like Temu and deal hunting and things like that, where I look at my Temu app and there's a spinning wheel going spin, spin, spin. You can win 100% off these 10 items. And I'm like, and it's all programmed to trigger that same part of your brain that wants more, more, more. What's the next thing? What's the next rush?
But I don't believe all addictions are respected the same. Because if you were to meet someone and they're like, oh man, I was crazy addicted to heroin for a while and now I'm on the recovery. People are like, hey man, props, good work, man. That's not easy to kick heroin. But if someone else is like,
a Fartcoin guy?
I'm addicted to Fartcoin. I've been playing the meme. Like, it was like, dude, you're not addicted to anything. Like, get the F out of here.
Well, I think having an embarrassing addiction is tough. Like, yes, if you have something traditional, that's, you have your own things that you've done to get drugs or alcohol or whatever, and you have those stories and you have a shame attached to that, etc. But there's a different shame attached when you say, I spent 7 hours last night on online bingo.
909 says Allie, not to rub it in, but I'm on level 9,345 on Candy Crush. You got a long way to go.
No, yeah, I was doing it like every single day, and then I actually got mugged because I was walking down the street at night on Candy Crush, and because I couldn't stop playing, and I had like a 5-minute walk ahead of me, and because I was looking down at my phone and not paying attention, I got mugged, and then my phone got stolen, and then I had to start my Candy Crush streak all over again.
My levels.
I know, all the candies that I popped.
Probably crushing right now. Yeah, I wonder, is there something that you are currently addicted to? Like, defend your addiction. Like, for instance, you're into it, it's probably gotten to that point of, I think that even buying stuff on Amazon has become a weird addiction for certain people. They just kind of can't get through the day without looking and getting, especially if you're constantly getting the updates of what's arriving. And it's very easy now for us to fall into the trap. I'm curious. We'll share with you ours. Love to hear yours. You can text, you can call 800-520-1067.
Klein Ally Show! Mornings on KROQ!
106.7 KROQ.
Klein Ally Show. Thank you to everyone on the text line that said that our show has become their most unhealthy addiction, and now I feel like I must listen, and when I'm not listening, I'm missing out on stuff, so much so that I listen to the podcast afterwards, and I'm getting the shakes. So thank you for that. Greatly appreciate you. Talking addictions now. Apparently a giant class action suit is underway for anyone who feels like they've been addicted to video games or apps because they're designed to get you hooked and keep you there forever, and that's not okay. People addicted now these days to cryptocurrencies. My addiction is old school. It's gambling. That's the thing. When I get around a casino and I start hearing those noises,
do you gamble every day?
I could gamble every day. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure you could, but do you?
Not every day, but that's just because I'm a little tapped right now. But if I got a little bit more in the reserves, I could see myself gambling every
And how
day.
far in the hole have you been before?
Well, there's a listener to this show that called in to bet me $100 on that Tyson fight. You remember that?
Mm-hmm.
And I bet him on I thought Tyson was going to win, and I owed him $100, and then I was going to pay him on the side because I pay all my debts. And then he wrote to me, "You want to double?"
Said with confidence.
Want to double or nothing?
Because I pay all my debts.
He goes, "You want to double or nothing?" And I go, "Sure, let's double or nothing." We went up to 2. I was down 2. Then I was down 4. Then I was down 8. And I think I currently owe him over $1,000.
Yeah, but you've owed more than that.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's why I moved to the West Coast. I owed a bookie a ton of money on the East Coast.
How much money?
North of 20.
Wow.
Yeah, north of 20.
And then you ran away from that?
But I was up for a period before then. And
Did you explain that to him? He'll probably understand.
He's in jail now for another 4 years, and then I'll have to deal with that. But for the time being.
Oh, my God. What if you were the first person he found?
He may. Jeremiah on KROQ. Good morning.
Good morning.
What is your addiction?
I've been addicted to World of Warcraft since 2004, and I've lost a marriage over it, lost 3 or 4 jobs over it.
Wow, that's a real deal addiction. This guy's up for that class action lawsuit money right there.
So, how long have you been playing?
Since 2004, since it came out.
So, you've been playing for 20 plus years, and you still find it that interesting?
It's ever changing, and then they re-released all the original content. So when everybody started complaining that the new stuff's getting boring, they're not creating new things, they re-released the old stuff that we had all the nostalgia for, and everybody went back to that.
When your wife,
they're making small changes.
When your wife said to you at some point, "It's me or World of Warcraft," you clearly made your choice, huh?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah. Did she give you a chance to save the marriage and say "Look, I'll stay with you, but you got to give up this World of Warcraft"? And you're like, "Sorry, you don't have new levels every week like this does."
No, there was no chance. It was just, hey, I'm not getting enough attention. This other person gives me attention that I so need and desire. So she kind of fell in love with someone else because all my attention was either a work if I was working, and then come home and 12 hours a day World of Warcraft.
And what jobs did you lose?
Oh, man, I've been a general manager of, a bowling alley, a general manager of, at the time, Subway up in Washington.
Oh,
cushy gig.
Full circle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, where are you at now? Where are you at now in your addiction? Pretty deep still?
I'm on my way home to play World of Warcraft.
Oh, man, you are deep.
Yeah, but you have a job now, right?
Yeah, that's the funny part, because what my job is, you think I could beat my addiction to World of Warcraft.
What is your job?
I'm a substance abuse counselor, so I help people with other addictions.
Do you come clean with them and tell them, I get what you're going through?
Oh yeah, I have self-disclosure. They're like, hey, man, just because you beat one addiction doesn't mean you're not susceptible to other ones. 'Cause I did overcome drug addiction in my life, and one of the ways I overcame that is some good friends of mine who actually cared about me bought me a computer in 2004 and bought me World of Warcraft.
Oh, man. Look at that. That's the irony of that.
Let me hand you your next addiction.
Put away the drugs. Get a sweet router. Matt, what are you addicted to?
I am somewhat addicted to sniffing blankets and old T-shirts.
Now, with the blankets, is it the smellier the better, or are you like clean ones?
The smellier the better.
Man.
Really, before my old one got thrown away, I had it since I was a baby. And it just calmed me down.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. I smell my blankie every single night.
Yeah, but you still do, Allie?
Yeah, but it's a ratted mess.
Yeah, it is gross.
And I recently found out that the T-shirt that I used to create the blankie is now a vintage T-shirt worth hundreds of dollars.
But, Matt, this is an addiction that's kind of a secret addiction, right? This hasn't cost you relationships. This hasn't cost you jobs, has it?
I mean, I just never thought it would be like romantic to, like to sniff a blanket with a girl.
It can be. Next.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, you're speaking to Allie on this one. Ruben, what is your
Don't
current...
stop doing what you're doing.
What is your current addiction? Apparently we're more addicted to things now than ever before. There's lots of addictions now.
Right now, it's spending my money on Pokemon cards.
And you're buying the packs hoping that you open up and you get one of those valuable ones, or is it buying the ones that already have value hoping they go up?
Both. I buy singles and then I'd still buy packs hoping I get like the good ones.
Because that is the rush. I remember that rush. I haven't bought cards in a while, but the rush that you would open up a pack and get a Shaq Beam Team card, or you'd get some sweet, vintage card. Nowadays, they're putting there's so much talk about, like they put this, they put a Mike Trout card in a pack randomly, and if you happen to get that card, it's worth, game over, retire time.
We go back to what we were talking about. That's how they're designed.
Right, of course.
They're designed to keep you buying them because you might get something good. It's that same part of your brain.
This card has a piece of Shohei Ohtani's sock in it. It's worth $40 million.
Just saying, you can't sue everybody.
Well, that's where you're wrong.
This is America.
We could sue everybody, and we will. I wish we had time for more of these calls because they're fascinating, but we got to wrap up the show. Turn it over to Nicole Alvarez. Your favorite addiction is about to come to an end next on KROQ. I'm on board for most things we do on the show, even if it makes me look like a total ass. But in this particular case, I'm not that excited that I was selected as one of the 2 most tone-deaf people on the show. Not that I care about being a good singer. I didn't go to school for singing like Allie did.
I also didn't go to school for singing.
I thought you went to musical theater school.
I went to acting school.
Oh, really?
I didn't get into musical theater school.
Oh. Well, anyway, and I know Jake thinks he's like the star of every karaoke bar he goes into because he's got his go-to songs, and he is the lead singer, technically, of the short-lived band Rip Nasty.
Yeah, but I think Jake always sings obscure songs at karaoke that no one really cares about.
Right. Well, no one would know if it's good or bad because no one's heard the song before. Because
Exactly.
it's the side project of the cousin of the guy in A Perfect Circle or something.
That's a good band.
Right. And then you got, Omar, who's clearly musically inclined because we all heard how he slayed the clarinet during Forced Resolution. So you're down, and Johnny's a musician, plays guitar. So really, just process of elimination.
You're the least musical out of all of us.
Well, I think we'll prove you wrong in a few moments when you hear me attempt to sing songs. Most of these songs I had never even heard before. Most of the ones you told me.
These are not just KROQ songs. We wanted to go beyond that.
I don't think any of them are KROQ songs.
We chose top 40 #1 songs that have been nominated for Grammys, songs that people are obsessed with right now.
So we call this thing Tone Deaf for Deftones, up for grabs, pretty sweet prize. You will get to go see the Deftones at the Kia Forum this Thursday, and one person who wins tickets from us, and I believe today is the last pair. People won them all weekend, and we gave a pair away yesterday, a couple pairs we got today. Did we have 2 pairs today, Vanessa, to give out?
Yes, 2 pairs.
Oh, even
Nice.
better. Wow. The plot thickens. 2 pairs of tickets.
We can do this again next hour.
Oh, goddamn. I don't think you're going to want that. You'll also get a chance to meet the band, score some VIP merch as well. So it's time for Tone Deaf for Deftones.
How was your process of learning these songs and then singing them?
Well, I listened to the songs a few times yesterday, and my kids, for the first time ever, respected me because they're like, I love that song.
Oh, see, you're getting into their interest.
I don't want to say what it is. I don't want to give anything away. And still, I feel like I have no connection to the music. But you'll hear in a moment. And let's go ahead and say hi to Camille. We'll get to go first on KROQ. And Camille, hey, good morning and apologies in advance, Camille.
Hi, good morning.
All right.
It's okay.
I'm going to play you some of the song, and all you have to do is tell us, even though I am tone deaf, what song I am attempting to sing. If you get yours right, Allie will write your name down, and everyone who gets theirs right will be in the drawing to win some tickets to see the Deftones. Here we go. Song number 1. I'm having wicked dreams of leaving Tennessee. Can you guys not laugh? Hold on. Can everyone?
Oh, no, let him finish.
Hold on.
Let him finish.
No, we don't need to hear anymore. She already guessed.
No, come on.
Hold on. I'm having wicked dreams of leaving Tennessee.
Are you doing a Dracula impression?
I know. Why are you lowering your voice? It's already so much lower than hers.
I thought
Is that because she's gay? I'm having wicked dreams of leaving Tennessee.
I thought that's how it goes.
This is how.
All right, relax.
She sees the baby girl.
I'm having wicked dreams of leaving Tennessee. Here, Santa Monica, I swear it's calling me. Won't make my mama proud. It's gonna cause a scene. She sees her baby girl. I know she's gonna scream. God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl, and you dance at the club, oh mama. Camille, congratulations. You were able to figure out my tone deaf singing, and you did.
Let's play a little of the original so we can get kind of like an A and B. Let's.
I'm having wicked dreams.
Same.
of leaving Tennessee. Santa Monica. I swear it's calling me.
All right, pretty good.
Dude,
I like that you do jazz hands when you get to the top note.
You can't tell the difference. I mean, I know, like most people that have heard her version, that's the one they know. But if you were to play this to people in the streets, they would think that's her.
Oh, mama.
Who is that, by the way? Who's singing that?
Huh?
Who is that?
What?
Chappell Roan?
Oh, thank you. Okay, got it. Thank you. All right, good job.
You knew
Hold on.
that. Come on.
I know. I thought that was I don't want to say who I thought it was because I have a song coming up from the other person.
You're getting them all mixed up.
I get them all confused. All right, hold on. Oh, this is going to be painful.
It's a pure joy.
I just want to say that if you remember yesterday, Vanessa did Tone Deaf for Deftones, and I thought she was way more tone deaf than me.
No.
Are you sure about that?
Yep. 100%. I wasn't sure, but after hearing that, yes, I'm 100% certain that you're actually tone deaf. I just don't know if you know any of the notes that exist.
Thank you.
In music, period.
Or otherwise.
Let me say hi to Rigo in El Monte. Hey, Rigo, good morning. Welcome to KROQ. Chance for you to win some Deftones tickets, but we're not making it easy for you. How goes it?
Good morning. I'm doing great. Thank you.
All right. Did you know the first song by chance? Not that it matters.
I did, and I thought we were going to be guessing Deftones songs. I was like, I got this, but
that would make sense.
That would make sense. I would have much rather sung Deftones songs, especially because people think I look like the front man in the Deftones. Some people have said that before. It's one of my celebrity doppelgangers. All right, here we go. Song number 2. It's Tone Deaf for Deftones. Apologies in advance. Here we go. Well, I'm gonna paint my picture. Paint myself in blue and red and black and gray. All of these beautiful colors are very, very meaningful.
I don't know what the hell. What?
Rigo? Any guesses?
What the hell?
Any guesses? Rigo.
What happened to Dracula?
I changed it up. I was not inspired.
wow, oh my God, I've never heard that song.
Yeah, well, you know that gray is my favorite color. I felt so symbolic yesterday. If I knew Picasso, I would buy myself a gray guitar and play.
I don't know, is that Taylor Swift?
It's
a good guess.
Taylor Swift. No, it is not. I'm so sorry, Rigo. That was
very
Is that supposed to be singing?
Yeah, it was singing.
I think you're just yelling.
You're like talk.
That was singing.
I would buy a guitar and I would play.
Well, it's called Tone Deaf for Deftones.
It
now
sounds
you're
like
making fun
slam poetry a little bit. Yeah.
Slam
You're a
poetry.
hip cat.
Symbolic. I felt symbolic yesterday. I would buy Picasso. Hey.
If I knew Picasso, I would buy myself a gray guitar and play. Mr. Jones and me look into the future. That's Counting Crows.
What?
That's Counting Crows. Yeah, we stare at the beautiful women. She's looking at you. I don't think so. She's looking at me.
Whoa.
You're a fan of this band, and you don't even know how it really goes?
That is how it goes.
But now that I know it's them, I can hear your passion.
Yeah.
Because I can tell you like the song.
Yeah, play.
I'm going to play a little snippet of it.
All right, thank you. It's same song. Believe in me.
Help me believe in anything, 'cause I wanna be someone who believes.
Okay, you don't get any of those notes, man.
Well,
oh my God.
That guy's the lead singer. I'm not. So he's not playing Tone
Yeah,
Deaf
but
for
even the
Deftones.
cadence could have been right.
Seriously. Even the rhythm of
It sounded like a David Bowie song.
it look.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. David Bowie's great. Tony, Costa Mesa. Deftones on the line. Tone Deaf for Deftones. You ready for your next one?
Got it. Let's do it.
People on the text line did get that.
I know.
Mr. Jones by Counting Crows.
I'm watching the text line. People say this is the best Klein's ever sounded, which is also not saying much.
I know the songs that you're singing, and I still couldn't guess the song.
All right, well, let's try this one then. These are hit songs according to Allie. This is hold on, we lost Tony. Hold on, let me say hi to Ivan. We'll give Tony a chance next if his phone gets better. Hey, Ivan, Long Beach, you ready to go?
I am.
All right, here we go. Here's your next song. It's Tone Deaf. Apologies in advance. Tone Deaf for Deftones. This is apparently a very popular song. Here we go. Well, good for you. I guess that you've been working on yourself. I guess that therapist I found for you, she really helped. Now you can be a better man for your brand new girl.
Oh, man, I'm not sure what this is right now.
It sounds like you're singing from a musical.
Well, good for you. You look happy and healthy. Not me, if you ever cared to ask.
No, I have no idea what this is, you guys. I'm sorry.
It sounds like you're doing a terrible version of Adam Sandler's Opera Man on SNL.
I told you guys.
You've been working on yourself.
I told you.
Someone else.
I didn't want to do it. This apparently Allie says this is a big song. Good for you. You're doing great out without me, baby. God, I wish that I could do that. All right. I don't even know who that is. Who is that?
That's Olivia Rodrigo.
Oh, well, that guy didn't.
That song.
Oh, yeah.
But the way you did it, you couldn't recognize it. Oh, yeah.
It's pretty good the way I did it, too, though. Let's not play favorites.
My new
Not
dream.
me, if you ever cared to ask. Good for you. You're doing great out without me, baby. See, play hers now. It's all the same. Right?
I was love.
I guess that you've been working on yourself. I guess the therapist I found for you should really help. Now you can be a better man for your brand new girl.
Girl. My new dream is to meet these artists just so I can play these tracks for them.
All right, well, we only have one more, and I think only one person's gotten theirs right.
By the way, next time we do this, you guys got to find some duets to do with Vanessa so both of you guys could get on.
Oh, my God.
That'd be spectacular.
I love it when we're cruising together.
Let's go ahead. This is one more person gets a shot. And as of right now, the tickets are already going to go to Camille because she got hers. She was able to figure out I was doing Pink Pony Club. So we
yeah, she knew the lyrics right away. I guess it's just really knowing the lyrics.
That's a big part of it, I think.
Because the rhythm and the melody are not going to help you.
Let's say hi to Ariel in North Hollywood. Hello, Ariel.
Sweet Divots. How's
Sweet
it going?
Dibs. Congratulations on surviving that big shaker we had a couple nights ago. Still talking about it. 3-9er in North Hollywood. You felt it. I know you did.
Yeah, I actually felt it pretty hard.
Yeah, I believe it.
I
You're
just felt it pretty hard.
All right, well, let's see if you feel this pretty hard. It's the final song. If you can figure out what...
Just so you know, I'm with Regal. I thought it was going to be Deftones songs, too.
Yeah, well, that would have been nice for the people that screened the calls to inform you as to what we were doing, but here we go. Heartbreak is one thing, my ego's another. I beg you, don't embarrass me, motherfucker. Oh, please.
You got it?
Yeah. No.
This is a very popular song.
Why am I not surprised that hardcore Deftone fans do not know that I'm trying to sing a pop song? Please, 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 well, I have a fun idea, babe. Maybe just stay inside.
Ooh.
Any guesses?
Congratulations, Camille.
That's right. Well said. Hey, Camille, congratulations. You are going to see the Deftones on Thursday, all right?
Thank you.
You're very welcome, and I want you to know, and by the way, people on the text line still getting it. I'm not that tone deaf.
No.
People are able to guess all the songs
No,
I've
you
done.
are tone deaf. I think just people are just a little better at it.
We have another pair of tickets because we only had one winner in that game, which is great news for all of you diehard Deftones fans that are listening.
And Mars Volta.
And Mars Volta. And we'll give you a chance to win those tickets coming up. So Camille is in. She got herself a pair. She may be meeting the band. We've got another pair of Deftones tickets we'll give you today before we're out of here, this morning on KROQ. KROQ, Klein Ally Show. Please, please, please stop singing is what someone writes on the text line. And
God, what have you done?
Thank you. Okay, now, the worst part about this is that Omar has so much more for his arsenal, which I hate.
It will live on forever.
I sure hope it doesn't. That was some Tone Deaf for Deftones.
Do a Deftones song.
The good news is, well, maybe we'll do that next hour because we have another pair of tickets to give away. Hey, this is an exciting message, Allie, that's waiting on the goat line. It's always nice when listeners do what they can do to help spread the word and help us to grow the show because really it is a grassroots effort. And we appreciate everything you do to help us to get the word out about the show, convert listeners. This is Cripple Cody who said he was going to do something for us. I just thought it was a bunch of lip service, but listen to this.
Hey. Cripple Cody. Hey, so a couple weeks ago, I called in about wanting to rep your guys' show at the biggest off-road race in the country, which I'm doing.
This guy, I believe, has no working legs, and he is still going to race cars
and he
in Vegas.
Was paralyzed from like off-roading and doing, I think...
jumps or something, right?
I think dirt biking and
right,
things
whatever
like that.
it was. Yeah,
so now he's still into extreme sports. He's just sitting while he's doing
right.
that.
Anyway, he wants to get the word out about our show. So
anyway, I have your guys' logo on the car, and I tagged you in the thing on Instagram. But anyway, I
never saw this, by the way. Johnny, did you see this? This guy apparently tagged us on Instagram. He said he was going to decorate his whole race car to promote our show, but I haven't seen anything about it. That's why I didn't believe it was true.
I might have saw a comment. He commented on one of it, and I was like, oh,
no, this guy claims he's done his whole car up to represent our show.
Have you guys' logo in our wrap. Should be pretty cool. Follow Hot Dog Racing for more, but we're racing this huge race this weekend, so wish us luck, and you guys are right along with us the whole time out in the Nevada desert outside of Vegas. So cheers. Woo!
Should be hand dog racing.
I really hope that cripple Cody guy wins the race. That'd be so demoralizing for all the other drivers if they get smoked by cripple Cody.
Are all the other drivers not paralyzed?
I don't believe so. I don't think it's the biggest off-road race, he says, in the country. So I don't think it's the biggest off-road race for paralyzed drivers in the country. I think it's just for anyone.
That's why they called it the hot dog race.
I think that's just his team, his hot dog race. I had a lot of followers. I know, try to find that picture. I'd love to get that up, and thank you in advance. There's so many things you can do to help us get the word out about the show.
That's great. And I'm amazed that he was able to get some of the logos and stuff because I remember he had called before and was like, I would like to promote you guys, but I have nothing. So it's good to know that we actually got some stuff to him so he's able to decorate.
We're working on some stuff, new stickers, some merch. For any of you that are interested, we will update you as we get it. This message was also on the GO line from a much smarter listener.
Hey, Klein Ally. Geophysicist here. I study the effects of human behavior on the planet. I've been looking into the recent quakes. After hearing Allie talk about waking up at night due to earthquakes, I actually had a bit of a breakthrough. I found evidence that the recent quakes are accompanied by sudden spikes of methane in the Agora area.
Okay.
To put it in non-scientific terms, I think Allie is ass-blasting fart quakes in her sleep.
Oh, my God. What an
sounds
aggressive
very
message.
professional.
He's putting it in dumb speech for us.
If she would be willing to undergo a sleep study, maybe wear some scientific equipment, I think we can prove that the cannon blasts from her stank tank actually register on the Richter scale.
Oh, wow.
Anyway, sweet did it.
All right, thank you.
Is that a professional term, stank tank?
Sounds like it.
That guy's a doctor of some sort.
Why are these calls coming in when we proved that I rarely pass gas?
The lie detector guy did confirm that you believe you rarely pass gas. But
and
once again,
my wife was on the air, on the phone, confirming.
Yeah, but
Who lives with me?
She seemed under duress at the time. That's what she always seems under duress. We're going to take a quick break. When we get back, your actual look at your real news from that stank tank over there. Plus, side hustle fails. These days, everyone has to have a side hustle, at least one, sometimes two or three. I think Omar's the first guy I knew that had multiple side hustles at any given time. Real trendsetter.
Now you're going to go on the road with your new side hustle.
Please.
You're going to make it big, Klein.
Thank you. I'll be doing the carnival side shows very soon.
Perform in prisons.
Talk about all of the
America.
side hustles you attempted to start, but they failed miserably. We will come back with that, and that could reward you with some tickets. We got that and more next.
Proof that learning disabilities aren't just for children. Klein Ally Show. Mornings on KROQ.
I'm offended by that, but you know. I don't think I did the right thing. Can you tell me, Allie, as a woman? No. Vanessa, can you tell me as a woman when you like being a handshake presented to you versus a hug presented to you?
Personally, I hate hugs.
like I do them, but I hate them. So handshake is fine.
That makes me so happy that you hate
But it all
hugs.
depends on who it is, right?
Okay.
Yeah, if it's a family member, if I must.
If you
Oh my
must.
God! Wow.
If you
what
must.
about your mom?
No, I'm getting used to hugging her.
Oh my
God! 30-something years.
I'm awkward. No, but I think a handshake is a good thing.
Yesterday,
I hate handshakes.
Yeah, I
Oh,
agree.
really?
I'm with Omar.
I'm a fist bump.
Oh, I hate
fist bump
bumps.
is kind of douche.
I don't care.
Kinda
dude.
douchey.
I don't want to shake your hand, especially after COVID. I am out on the handshake. And if somebody does come in for a hug, I do a half hug.
Oh my gosh, that's me.
See, I think the hug, even though it feels like it's maybe more intimate in the sense you're kind of grinding bodies against each other, you're not. There's no skin on skin contact. You got potentially up to 4 layers of clothing separating you. So really, it's not that intimate.
Yeah.
I asked the question because yesterday I picked up my kids on their last day of school, final day of school, got them.
And you're like, I should probably hug them.
I should hug these children, but it's weird. No, I
did fist bump.
And the teachers give you like their bag of here's all their art and here's all their arts and crafts stuff you're going to throw out probably when you get home, and then you say, hey, just want to say thank you for da, and then I say thank you for your service, you know. And then there's that moment where, and I noticed other parents, especially the moms that were picking up the kids, are giving the teachers hugs.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
that is strange. Just all overall, she's a teacher. Like I've never seen that happen at all.
I think there's like an emotion sometimes at the end of the year where I mean, look,
or it's the parent being like, I'm so close with my son's teachers.
Oh God,
we hug.
I
you
gave
know,
my tip out of the hat and I'm out.
Yeah, I didn't really have like
I don't even handshake in that scenario.
I felt like it was usually it's just a wave and it's like
See, Allie, I'm telling you, Klein goes to his kids go to some fancy boy school.
Public, dude, it's not a fancy boys school. First of all, they're girls.
No. LAUSD was at a school last year. Now,
last week.
Yesterday. Last week.
LAUSD public school, Omar.
Nah, you're going to some fancy boy school.
And anyone who had kids that are in kindergarten through 5th grade, yesterday was the last day. I talked to a lot of people there. A million districts.
No.
What are you talking about? You don't even know what you're saying. You're in a different district.
You were talking yesterday about tipping the teacher out like $50.
I know.
Hoity-toity school.
I said, what is the proper amount if you're going to give the teacher a thanks for the
20 tops, man.
That's what listen, the argument I made was...
you said 50.
Yeah, you said 50.
Your wife was even crazy. Like, what?
Yes.
She
and
said
your
that
wife
was-
tipped a furniture person $100 recently.
She didn't know. I told her, what are you doing? I said, that was more than the piece of furniture they brought to the house. She's like, I didn't even know. She goes, I didn't have anything. All she had was $100.
All I have are hundreds.
She was back from Vegas. All she had was a $100 bill. Vegas makes it so you get screwed when you go to Vegas because all they do is give you hundreds. ATM, take out $200 in Vegas. They give you 200s. They don't give you 20s.
I guess if you pay for a fancy school, you should hug your teachers.
It's a free school.
Totally.
Free school. You're missing the point of the story. Do you hug or handshake if you feel like you need to do more than just wave and say thanks for the year?
I think in your case, you would pull a crisp 20 out of your pocket and you'd put it in their breast pocket and go, good job.
I did like I was trying to get a table at a restaurant.
And you pat it all weird.
I folded it up in my hand and I put it in her hand and I shook it and I squeezed her hand real tight.
Thanks, Miss Miller.
I said, don't spend that all in one place. You deserved it. All right, so the answer is
fist bump.
The answer is fist bump. Thank you. That's all I needed. I'll know that for next year. When I go to University of Fancy with my kids.
There you go.
It's the Lincoln Park KROQ Klein Ally Show. Good morning.
Klein Ally Show! Mornings on KROQ!
106.7 KROQ.
Air hugs are the acceptable. I don't even know what an air. I don't even know what an air hug is.
You just put your arms out like, ooh.
I don't really get it. What do you like? Stand apart and just put your you're doing like Creed, arms
hug
wide open
in front of each other?
I don't even know. As a teacher, I accept and expect nice gifts at the end of the year. Your kids are probably annoying.
No.
Most Klein's right. Most elementary schools in the Valley ended this week. That's true. Although the last few days, since everyone's given up, they're just these like half days. No one even. What's the point of even going? Pickups like 11. drop them off and turn around the block and go get them again.
I just think there are certain relationships that always remain strictly professional. And parent and teacher is one of those relationships.
310, I'm a teacher. I hate when parents have gone in for the hug.
No, I don't know you. I know your kid.
All I'm thinking is, please don't touch me. I mean, I get it. I felt weird because I did not want to go in for the hug, and I didn't think it was appropriate. But I did see a lot of moms doing the hug, and I wonder if there's a different standard between moms hugging teachers and dads.
Do finger guns.
That's right, dude. Just wanted to be keeping manly.
Thanks for good year.
Boom. So,
was it a lady teacher?
Yeah, lady teachers.
And?
I think you do a honk.
Yeah, you do a ooga.
That's right. I know you're thinking, man, those two look funny.
And we agree, and so do our parents.
So we need to get some plastic surgery, and the only way we can afford that is if you...
Viva Klein Ally Show!
Thank you for that. Let's get into your news. Then a brand new hour of the show can officially begin. If you need us, phone numbers. Very important to have them if you want to interact with the show with the text line or call and win. 800-520-1067. And now your news.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
All right, what's California without a recall? They never work, but they never stop. I'm talking about, of course, recalling people in the government of the state of California. Not only is there another attempt to recall Gavin Newsom, even after a failed attempt in 2021 that cost the state $200 million, there's now a recall effort being made to get the mayor of L.A. out because people have not been happy with how Karen Bass has responded to the wildfires. So people who don't like her are forming a fundraising committee to pursue a recall campaign against her. And all of that news is breaking today. And today is the day that the fire chief is going to defend her job because, as you know, Karen Bass fired the fire chief because she said, you're not doing your job properly. And in a doubling down The fire chief is saying, no, I object to being fired, and I'm going to prove my case today on why I deserve to keep my job. And then if she does, how awkward is that?
It'd be crazy if everybody could do that. I object. You can't fire me.
I know. And then they're like, well, let's hear what they have to say.
Yeah, maybe this starts a trend now. People just start getting like, sorry, you're not working at Forever 21 anymore. Oh, I'll show you. I'll be here tomorrow.
And they're like, okay.
Yeah, people aren't used to that. They're just used to getting their cardboard box, grabbing their stuff, and getting the hell out of there.
I mean, it's like being broken up with and going, no, I refuse to accept this.
Yeah, now we're going to stay together. Wait, what? That'd be that'd be so crazy. Because the last thing you think is you'd want to be with someone that doesn't want to be with you. So as soon as they, regardless if it's a relationship, job, whatever.
I know the balls it takes, right? To be like, I'm being fired. Someone is telling me they don't want me here. And I'm going to say, nope, I have every intention to stay and make everybody uncomfortable.
Well, the good news is while everyone's pointing fingers at each other and blaming each other, we just have to keep on paying more and more and more taxes while they solve this, which is ridiculous.
And like, I understand people have problems with whoever is trying to run things, and there's always going to be problems with it. But I feel like it then just distracts from what we should all be focusing on, which is rebuilding after the fires.
Of course.
You know what I mean?
But everyone wants to...
Also, what's the point of an election if you just recall somebody in 6 months?
Right, exactly right, Jake. What's the point?
Well, what's the point of saying, yeah, I'm hired and, you know, here's the terms of my agreement or whatever, and then they're like, no, you're fired. I mean, really, it doesn't matter. Why do we get everyone getting elected or getting a job or it can all go away?
Same thing when people say they retire and then they're back in 6 months later. Oh, retire, I'm back. Why do we just throw you a big retirement party?
You should only get one veto in life, whether it's a relationship, a job, a retirement.
Right, you want one redo.
One redo, one, hey, I want to go backsies. That's all you get. All right, we've had big plane problems this year, obviously. Seems like they're going down left and right these days. And to add to it, airports are now getting false mid-air collision reports.
Oh, jeez.
Reagan Airport in D.C. received mid-air collision reports when there were no aircraft nearby. So I don't even know what that's about. That's super sketchy. But it's just another reason why this stat is true. Bus travel is on the rise.
Bus travel.
People are going back to the bus, baby. Ridership on Greyhound and Flixbus grew by double-digit percentages year over year. And people like it because not only is it on land, so people think it's safer, there are no baggage fees, there are no long lines, probably is somebody who smells like urine, and once you get past that, you're good to go.
Hey, you know, going into it, I'll probably get stabbed by a hobo while I sleep, or I'll wake up and someone will be smelling my hair, but outside of that, just regular travel.
I mean, the thing is, I've taken many buses in my day and many trains, and once you get on them, you're like, why don't I do this more? And then when you get off, you go, I'm never doing that again.
Yeah. Especially when...
And that took 9 hours.
Right. Especially like, how did this trip that had I driven would have taken 4 hours take 9.5?
Exactly.
Because doesn't make sense.
If you have a car, you would just drive there.
The bus has to take a bunch of weird detours and stops and sit around and wait for people to board.
Dude, sometimes they take a stop and then they're just sitting.
I know.
You're sitting for like 30 minutes to an hour and you're like, what are we doing here? Where's the bus driver?
But there was a time, I'm sure it doesn't exist anymore, where you'd go, look, I understand going into this. I'm trying to travel across country for $49. And it's not easy to do that, so I'm going to suck up and be on a bus for a long time. But then it became not that cheap. I feel like not that much cheaper to do that anyway.
Yeah, exactly. I know that Flixbus, at least they have like free Wi-Fi and stuff. I think they are like a step up from Greyhound, right?
I don't know anymore. I'm not the right person to ask about.
Because there was a company that was like, hey, we're going to do bus travel, but do it like fancy.
Well, there was some sleep bus they were working on where it was like an overnight bus. So if you wanted to travel to anywhere, there was like a 10-hour drive. You just get on at night, and when you wake up, you'd have your own little bed. That way people could stab you in your bed instead of in your seat, which is very nice.
At least I'm already laying down, so you could just put me in the coffin. All right, and then tonight there's probably going to be history made in the NBA because LeBron James is only 1 point away from getting 50,000 career points, and he will be the first NBA player ever to do that. He already is the all-time leading scorer. He passed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in that record. And they also have this diagram of career, like LeBron James's shot career and every shot he has ever taken. Like, how do they know this?
Yeah,
they have a
track.
whole diagram, and it says, here's a chart of every field goal James has made. And I'm like, guys, there's no field goals in basketball.
Oh, you idiot. There's no bigger nerd on the planet than the sports stats nerds. They know everything.
So somebody has been keeping track of this from the moment that he started playing
They
basketball.
keep track, every shot. Well, especially because going in, everyone's like, we got to keep an eye on this guy. He's going to be good. And by the way, if you're keeping track, LeBron James is 1 point away from 50,000 points. And his son, Bronny James, is 1 point away from 1 point, which is really exciting as well. If you're
So
keeping
tonight,
track.
regardless,
Yeah.
history will be made.
Will it be Bronny James getting his first point ever, or will it be his dad getting 50,000?
A legacy.
Well, we get into a brand new hour of the show, and we do it after Blink right here on KROQ. Good morning.
Klein Ally Show. 106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
All right, just after 8 o'clock on a Tuesday morning. Welcome back to KROQ. How the hell goes it? Some people checking out the show for the very first time today. Good to have you with us. Or perhaps you're back for more. You're a sadomasochist. Lots going on this hour on the show. Deftones tickets, we'll give those away because we only had one winner last hour. And you won't even have to put up with me singing. You'll just get them. Omar, I know he's going to play those clips throughout the hour, so you'll probably get stuck with it anyway. But the good news is that you don't have to actually try to figure out what terrible songs I was attempting to sing.
You know, it doesn't even matter. I just was so overjoyed listening to you try to sing pop songs that I think we should do it every week for no prize.
We will not. Also, we got L.A.
God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl.
Right.
And you dance at the club, oh mama.
When I hear it back, it's funny. I just wish it wasn't me. I wish it wasn't me. What is a side hustle you attempted but failed at miserably? It always seems easy. I feel like the one that we're always getting shoveled down our throats, Allie, is anyone can own a vending machine and make $1 million within a month.
Mm-hmm.
And then you probably know people that are like, I did it, I invested, and boy, I am down $5,000.
Well, if you think about the whole vending machine thing, right? I mean, according to TikTok, every vending machine is nothing but big bucks.
Profit.
And I've tried to look into getting a vending machine. I could even get a free vending machine right now. And the fact that you have to find a great location to put it, constantly stock that thing, it was way too overwhelming.
All you need is one person with one brick, and there go all your profits, because they just shatter the front of it and take everything. So we'll talk about your side hustle fails. That could score you some tickets to see the Kings and the Rangers battle at Crypto on March 25th. That'll be coming up this hour as well. If you need us, phone's open, 800-520-1067. Lots to get to this hour, lots to give you as well, so get comfortable, and thank you for starting your day with us. You can also check out the live stream currently on YouTube at KROQ's page. Ally Show. Mysteries and riddles. It's what built the internet. That and porn, obviously. It's time for us to get to the bottom of all them mysteries and figure out what is the most likely time of the day you will be robbed. It's time for clickbait. Here we go. Clickbait. Clickbait. All right, let's start with this one. Because, they just want you to click around and find the answers, but we will get right to it. No need for any of that. Let's see if we can figure out the internet once and for all. In this first one, Allie, we'll start with the crimes. As you know, in L.A., everyone's getting robbed all the time. It's happening all over the place. Just happened to our buddy, L.A. in a Minute guy. Houses are being broken into, and they have recrunched the numbers, and they have decided that this is the time of day you are most likely to be, let's go with mugged. Time of day you're most likely to be mugged. Because you told yesterday a story about you getting mugged while playing Candy Crush. So this is now the time of day that you are most likely to be mugged. What do you think? It may have shifted.
Let's see. I guess I'm just going to go with when I got mugged, which was around 9 p.m. I think it's like early nighttime. Sun has just gone down. People are getting out and about, starting to do their nighttime activities. Probably when people rob homes, too, just because they're out of the house, maybe.
All right, Allie says you're most likely to get mugged at 9 o'clock. Have your head on a swivel. Jake the Nerd, most likely time to be mugged.
I'm going to say it's going to be the new time. It's going to be something that you're not thinking of or you least expected. So I'm going to say like 5:30 a.m.
Oh, my God, that's so early.
Early bird gets the wallet. That's what they say, Allie. Everyone knows that expression. You gotta get out there early before the person goes. You have your money all day. You spend it all. You get someone right at 5:30. You have a fresh wallet.
And they say successful people get up early. I'm sure successful robbers get up early as well.
Omar?
Yeah. I'm going to go with, you go out, you get off of work around 5 o'clock, and then you do some evening shopping. So after that, you're done around maybe 6:30ish. So I'm thinking you're going to get mugged around 7 p.m.
I mean, dinner time is a good time for a mugging as well. And if you think about home robberies, too, and people are, out to dinner, a few people I know have been out to dinner and had their houses broken into.
So the answer is interesting because you're hovering around the right answer, although no one actually got it. But it is the time of day where darkness creeps in. So it is kind of when, sun is...
So the opposite of what Jake said?
The opposite of what Jake said, exactly. Omar's right there, and you're kind of there as well. You're a little later than normal. But I actually would have thought it would have been like when bars close. I just assume that's when people are kind of sloppy and drunk and maybe easier targets.
No, that's when you murder.
Oh, that's murder time.
Yeah, that's murder time.
But mugging, they claim, kind of, think about 10 to 25 minutes after it goes to officially kind of dark.
Yeah.
Because people still are like, oh, it's just light out. I can just walk around, not look over my shoulder, and then bam.
Well, and when people see the sunset, they're like, oh, it's so beautiful out. I should take someone's cell phone.
That's right. I should take someone's cell phone and take a picture. Yeah. It's time for clickbait. Solving the internet's riddles one question at a time, and we'll go to this one now.
Fake.
This is actually quite interesting if you are single, dating, or looking to start dating.
Fake.
Men and women are wrong about what the opposite sex finds hot. New study reveals. So, whatever we thought we found hot, we're wrong about. And study now knows, because they've looked at thousands of people, what we actually find hot. So what
is it a physical thing, or is it like a trait?
The question is, what do we actually find hot? Like, we could easily say, I could say, oh, boobs, I find boobs hot. But that's not true because they've looked at how we observe the opposite sex, both men and women, and they have found that this is the thing that we observe to be hot.
I got this.
Omar, go ahead.
Omar.
When you have some sort of talent like Klein does.
Mr. Jones and me look into the future. Yeah, we stare at the beautiful women. She's looking at you. I don't think so. She's looking at me.
Oh, God, I am drenched.
I haven't looked at the I haven't looked at the answer yet, but I'm going to say that's wrong.
It is that whole lyric. That's the answer. I think it's eye contact, and
eye contact,
eyes and eyebrows.
Wait, hold on. Now you're moving all over the face.
Yeah, the eyes and the eyebrows. When you're looking at that, and you're looking at me, and I'm looking at you.
All right. Allie says eyes and eyebrows.
Even somebody who has not hot features, if they have great eyes and they're making that strong eye contact, it can draw you in.
Jake the Nerd, what is it that men and women actually find hot? Because apparently we've been all wrong.
It's gonna be one of those bogus things like confidence or some crap.
Confidence is bogus. It's a good guess.
Confidence or some crap.
Yeah. They should get that on a motivational poster ASAP. It's going to be putting a cat hanging there.
Like that squirrel, yeah.
One of those motivational things like...
A little koala sleeping.
Apparently, for years, men assumed that women were looking for a masculine-looking face. A guy who looked like a real man. And men...
Oh, with that like jawline? That chiseled jawline?
Some scruff. And women thought that men liked women that had a very feminine kind of femininity to them, which I thought I was into.
Femininity?
Feminine femininity, Allie. That's right.
What does that sound like, Omar?
Sweet knockers. That's right. That's feminine femininity. But it turns out, after showing a bunch of pictures, this is how they always do these studies. They show a bunch of pictures of strangers to men and women, ask them to rate attractiveness.
I love those studies because they just show a picture and they're like,
You're right. Hot or not?
What do you think of this one?
And what they found is that there is actually nothing that shows that women are more attracted to more, quote, masculine-looking dudes, and there's nothing that says that guys are more attracted to women that are, quote, more feminine. So we're all confused now.
So we're all into more androgynous looks?
That's it.
Or men, I think women are into the rat boys now.
All I know is that the whole concept of I don't look like a man enough.
I think Harry Styles changed all of that.
Is that what it is?
He's like, I'm wearing pearls, and they were like, I want to F you.
We have no time to get to this final one, which is too bad because it's a good one, but we'll save it for the next clickbait when we get into that. Quick break. We're back in a second. When we return, want to talk to you about your side hustle fails. Everyone you know, including yourself, probably has attempted to or has a few side hustles going now because you have to survive.
213 said, "What? Don't forget Allie's failed coloring people's hair."
That was one of the greatest side hustle fails ever.
I think I did like 3, and I was like, this is not worth it.
You were losing money and time and sleep and also staining your hands. But we'll get to your stories as to why your side hustle failed, what was it, and we'll reward one of you with tickets, and that'll be next on KROQ.
Join the Mile High Club.
Heck yeah, let's go. How would you like to join the Mile High Club?
Oh my God, thank you, Christ.
It's the KROQ Mile High Club. Get lucky and see your favorite KROQ bands in places all over the world. Destination 7. Go emo while exploring the Gothic Quarter. Take a dip at one of the best beaches in the world and snap a selfie with a Picasso. When you flamenco dance your way to see the Offspring in Barcelona, Spain.
This is Dexter. I'm Noodles from The Offspring. And I'm reading this, can't you tell?
Listen to 9, noon, 3, and 6 and instantly win tickets to their show at the Kia Forum August 29th. You'll get on the standby boarding list to see him again in Barcelona. Courtesy of Live Nation and Concord Records.
You're listening to the world famous KROQ.
From Monster Tour Water. Straight up water, nothing else. Visit monstertourwater.com to find a store near you.
Injured in a car accident? Call the attorneys at Sweet James.
Allie had an altercation yesterday with the police.
I didn't have an altercation with the police.
It sounds like you did. I saw a picture too, and today you claim that you're moving very slowly. So, so you got tased at Target trying to steal.
Technically, I got hit by a car.
What?
So
were you walking?
I'm walking gingerly, but yes, I'm walking.
Is the car okay?
Shut up! The car's fine.
How much damage to the car?
I didn't damage the stupid car. The car damaged me. I'm damaged goods.
So I'll take a moment of silence and think about that car for a second. Hold on.
Shut up.
Totaled.
It's not total. It's not a total loss.
So, Allie, what happened?
I had decided, like I said, to go to Target to look at some Valentine's Day cards and get some stuff together for the show. And so I had parked. And, at Target in the parking lot, they have like 50 spots for handicap, 50 spots for curbside. You have to park kind of far even if you get a good spot. So I'm walking.
They're the most egregious. No offense, Target. You got a lot of cool stuff.
I was like halfway down the aisle, and I was like the first normal spot.
The Target I go to, there's one level of parking lots you can't even park on unless you are handicap or picking up like
or both. Sometimes you have to be both.
You have to be handicap with a pre-order. It's the only way you can park there. If not, you can't even go on that level.
So I'm walking, and I've got like a 10-minute window where I can run this errand before I have to pick my kid up from school. So I'm walking kind of fast, and as I am passing the handicap section of the parking lot, I suddenly feel an impact on my leg, knee, hand, lots of pain, and I'm knocked down to the ground, and I realize that a car backed out of their spot immediately into me, and I'm glad they were planning on pulling out all the way, but once they realized they hit me, they decided to stop. And
you got backed into.
Yes, they backed into me.
The irony of that is we always play those funny sounds when we talk about you backing up, which are those loud warning beeps.
I know, and I probably should have those for walking forwards now. So I got, and it hurt. I mean, when you're not expecting that, which I guess when are you?
Well,
but even if
I
you're
think getting hit by a car, yeah, it would hurt for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, but of all the
but it's like you're just on your way. You're like doing something mindless, right? You're like in autopilot, and then all of a sudden you just experience a lot of pain, followed by you're on the pavement. You don't know what happened, and then you realize that, oh my God, there's a car there that just literally backed into me. I'm glad they didn't keep going.
What kind of car? Like a SUV, regular car?
See, that's why I'm bad in these scenarios, because I'm not an observant person, and I have no idea. It was black. It was a black car.
Even now, you don't have an idea afterwards? You didn't make notes?
So
take pictures?
I'm on the ground, and then I'm like, oh my God. Oh my God.
Oh, a face plant, or you put your hands out, or?
I can't remember. Can't tell you, Omar. Wow. I just remember I was on the ground.
Did a crowd gather to see what happened?
How'd this whale get here?
Another beached whale. No, there were a couple people who stopped, including one of the guys who was doing the curbside stuff at
To
Target.
help you, or just to watch like you would do?
To point and laugh.
Okay.
And no. They did end up helping me. So the guy gets out, and he's an old man.
Oh, an old guy.
Old guy in a handicapped spot, and he
you just mushed yourself yesterday by bad talking that old lady.
So true.
I
Yesterday
know.
on the show, Allie could not have. She put so much shade on the elderly community because she got mad that old lady tried to cut in front of her, ironically at a line. Who knows if that was a target or not?
She was trying to get old privilege.
She was trying to get old privilege. Allie was bitching about old privilege yesterday, and that's the ultimate old privilege, is backing into people when you pull out your handicap
So
spot.
this guy goes, oh, wow, I was looking at another car to wait for that car to pass by, and then I just backed out, and you were there. Like, who knows how this happened? And I'm like, okay.
Wait, that's the first thing he said?
Yeah, he started like rambling about an excuse of like why.
What the hell?
Well,
He didn't even check in on your well-being?
Because people learn when you get into an accident, you're never supposed to, even if it's 100% your fault, you're never supposed to say, like, I'm sorry, or that's my fault, or that's on me. Because if Allie decides to, go after this guy, then, he's going to make the argument that it was her fault because she was running through the parking lot, not whatever.
It's never the pedestrian's fault,
In this case, it could have been.
No. See, that's why I knew that you were going to say this is my fault. All I am doing is walking through the parking lot.
You said you were running. You had 10 minutes.
I wasn't running. I was walking quickly, but there were no cars around him. I was in there was that handicapped section where there was only like one or two cars that were parked there. It wasn't like a row of jam-packed cars.
Maybe he was thinking, this woman's in the handicapped section, but she's not handicapped. Let's fix that.
Are you a vigilant walker in the parking lot? Did you see the little white backing up lights pop on, or did he do it so fast that you didn't even
It was so fast. I was already in his path when he backed up. Like, I was
so
already.
He just put it in reverse and then hit the gas.
Yes. So then he gets out, and he's like, and then he said, "Are you okay?" And as I'm getting up, and didn't help me up, by the way. As I'm getting up, I'm like, I think so. I think I'm all right. And then he goes, okay, starts getting in his car and says, sorry about that, and leaves.
What?
That was his plan. Get out of
You let him leave?
Well, I didn't know what was happening. I was like shocked by what the hell happened, and I was like, okay. So
Dude,
then
most of these accidents, you're not going to feel like the actual
the injury,
like, pain, right, for days.
So then I start taking a few steps as I continue into the store, and I'm like, I need to sit down. So I sit down on the curb.
Pussy.
And I had like my fingernail, I had like bent back, and my leg was kind of hurting, and I was like, I need to take a minute. And meanwhile, the guy drives right by me as I'm sitting on the curb.
So you got a picture of the car?
So this woman pulls up, and she goes, oh my God, are you okay? I just saw that whole thing. I wrote down his license plate number.
Oh, nice. Good Samaritan.
And she's like, and I was like, I think I'm all right. And she was like, is there anybody you can call to let know that you're okay, or let them know what happened? Are you going to file a police report? I was like, I don't know. Like, I think I'm okay, but yeah, I guess I should call my wife. So I get the license plate number, and I call my wife, and she is no help at all. She's like, oh my God, you probably have an aneurysm. You're going to die. Oh my Lord, you should probably call an ambulance to come get you, etc. I'm
Are
like,
you
no.
For real?
Yeah, I'm like, well, this isn't making me feel any better. This is making me feel really nervous. So then I'm like, okay, I need to file some kind of report. And then as I start figuring out what I want to do, I'm like, well, I need to get the camera footage because you guys are going to find it hilarious.
Oh, God, please tell me they gave it to you.
So I went to guest services. I waited in that long line of people complaining about their returns and everything like that.
If you have the camera footage of you getting hit by this car, it will make my year. Please.
So eventually a supervisor comes and she goes, how can I help you? I'm like, somebody hit me in the parking lot. I need some camera footage. And they were like, well, you have to file a police report and the police have to request it. If the police request it, we'll give it to them and then they can give it to you. I go, okay, then I guess I'll file a police report. So I call the police and they were like, so are you okay? I was like, I mean, yeah. And they were like, so what do you want me to do about this?
And I was like, the camera footage.
We need to see the fall of the mall.
So a cop shows up. This has been like an hour and a half by this point that I've been in the parking lot and at Target.
Where's your son? Did he get picked up from school or is he still there?
Katie went and picked him up.
Oh, okay.
So then
Hey, sorry to stop you, but isn't this technically a hit and run? And the officer really didn't care about it? Because just because you say, hey, are you okay? You still left the scene because you were out of your senses.
So she was like, did you say you were okay to the guy? And I was like, I said, I think so, but I don't really know. And they were like, do you need us to send paramedics? I was like, I mean, no, but my thumb hurts.
Right.
And, so they were just like, I guess we'll send an officer to do an incident report. So then the cop shows up, waiting a long time for that. Eventually he shows up and he's like, hey, what's going on? I said, well, this.
KROQ, Klein Ally Show. Studio smelling great right now in here. Today is apparently
You're welcome.
International or National Pancake Day. Not exactly sure.
Is it Pancake Day?
I thought so. I don't know.
I thought it was International Snack Day.
Jake, we have a special treat for you if you want to come into the main studio now. And I recommend everyone check out the YouTube right now, Klein Ally Show, the KROQ YouTube.
Because Jake is birthing a bird.
Jake is, I know that everyone's all bummed out if they missed the birth of the Eagles up in Big Bear. And I get it. You feel like you missed out. Oh, okay, fine. But we've got a live cam that will be going on. Look at this, Jake, what we've set up for you right here. This is a 10 stack of pancakes.
Oh, wow.
And you have to sit in that chair until they're all gone.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Courtesy of IHOP.
Yeah, look at that. Our friends at IHOP.
Thanks, IHOP.
Just for the, I know you love, you'll eat it. That's your big thing. You got a lot of different.
I eat it.
So you can just sit in that chair and get comfortable and start eating.
Cancel out the smell.
You think you can, the studio does smell worse now. It smelled great, and now Jake came in, and now it smells. Do you think you can finish all those?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
A 10 stack?
No, I had toast this morning.
Oh, man.
What?
Jesus.
I had 3 pieces of toast. I had a lot of carbs already.
Fancy carbs.
So that's what you had for breakfast was 3 pieces of toast?
And butter.
Isn't that so much better? Look at you now.
Yeah, I should have.
Look at Jake with this.
I love how he's like, I can't do it, and he's already spreading a bubble.
He's already digging in.
Just put a ton of syrup on it. It'll go down smooth.
Sure.
Yeah, syrup's like the KY jelly of the breakfast world, dude. It'll slide right down any hole.
And Johnny got you different flavors. There's blueberry syrup, strawberry, and regular.
Look at that. That's a 10 stacker. I bet you can do it, Jake.
I can't do it.
You can eat it. You always say, I eat it.
So fluffy,
I know. Like, I'm not even a pancake person. I was like, damn.
Man, I'm getting hungry looking at the stream.
This is a lot.
Well,
I'm going to have to
shut up and eat
all day.
Yes, just start eating, Jake. We're going to take some calls now.
I'll take this home. I'll eat this for like 3 days straight.
No, you won't. You're going to eat it all right now. It's a 10 stacker. All right, let's say hi to a lot of people on the phone that want to talk about side hustles that they started and then failed at miserably. And I get it. You look at TikTok now, it looks like everyone is super successful. Hey, guys, want to make a lot of money? Go to Amazon. Go buy stuff that's on the discount rack.
Be an Amazon reviewer? Yeah. I was looking into that, too.
Right. Everyone's made a ton of money. Last month alone, they show some graph. Last month alone, I made $80,000.
Yeah, and you know what? There are a lot of side hustles that are lucrative for you, but there are also a lot of fail stories. If you had a side hustle and then it failed miserably, I would like to hear your story because I feel like we don't focus on any of those.
No, you never hear those stories, unfortunately. Oliver, what happened to you? What was your side hustle fail? Someone's going to get some tickets to see the Kings against the Rangers at Crypto. What's up, Oliver?
I used to travel around Southern California and take sports photos.
And this was a side hustle job, not a real job.
Yeah, it was side hustle.
So the plan was you would go take pictures of other people's kids playing sports, and then you would try to, sell them the pictures?
Yeah, I tried. I had a website, but it was hard to like put a watermark.
You know, we had a guy doing this, and he got banned from our softball league because we're like, who is this creep taking pictures of our kids?
Yeah, I can see why you would.
But you don't sound creepy.
Yeah. Not against you, Oliver, but I could see why you would think someone probably said this to you. Look, everyone's going to buy pictures of their own kids playing sports. Just go there and start taking them, and then sell them afterwards.
And as they're putting you in the cop car, you go, it's a side hustle. It's a side hustle.
How much money?
I'm going to sell them back to you.
How much money did you lose in total, Oliver?
I don't even want to think about it because it's all my gas. I print out the photos, the software to use the website and edit the photos. So net thousands.
I wonder how I'd feel
like
if
a toddler playing soccer.
Right, someone came up to me and they're like, "By the way, here's some pictures of your kids playing soccer from last week. I printed them out. Would you like to buy them now?"
I would punch you in the face.
I think I'd have to buy them just to make sure that creep didn't have them anymore.
Yeah,
but,
totally.
All right, that sounds something.
310 said, I used to work at a bagel place, and I decided to start my own side hustle of van detailing in North Hollywood. I would 3D print eyeballs for people's vans and call it Van Eyes for Van Nuys, and it never worked.
It's too bad. What a great pun they had. Shane, what was your side hustle?
So I love coffee, so I did drop ship coffee, designed a website, sold it to my friends and family, and it was not very good. So I couldn't even get repeat customers from my friends and family. And I thought it was a great angle I had. 10% of the profits, I was going to buy bikes for kids.
God, back to the kids, huh?
Bikes for kids. So I can take a picture. There he is pedaling.
And after about 6 months, I think I was able to afford half a bike seat for somebody.
So why did the beans suck so bad? Like, where were you getting them?
There's a drop ship company in Temecula, and I guess my fault was that I didn't try it before I branded it and sold it. So that failed miserably.
In your brain, you probably saw someone else that did something similar, right? And they said that they're crushing it, and so you said to yourself, "Oh, this would be an easy way to make a couple $5,000 a month or something," right?
I was going for at least 5,000.
Yeah. And then
a coffee drinker.
In total, how much did you make and or lose during this side hustle?
Oh, I spent more money hosting the website than I made.
I hear you. All right.
Well, by the way, is Jake eating or not? What the hell's happening here?
He is.
Jake
he's been cutting for a long time.
He's just cutting and putting.
I ate the first two. I'm on 3 or 4 right now.
He's on pancake number 4 right now, 3 and 4, and he's doing a good job so far. He's done no dent in his tummy.
He's doing like a Joey Chestnut approach, where it's like, let me cut everything and dress it up first,
and
then I'll slide it all down.
If you're not yet checking out the stream, I recommend you watch a grown ass man put down a stack of 10 pancakes. It's pretty incredible. Nick, what was your side hustle fail? What happened?
I was a gigolo for 2 outings.
You got
It was a good time.
You got legitimately paid to? Was it full on all the way, or was it just kind of company and conversation?
Well, the reason it failed was the first time was great. The first time was awesome, worked out great. The second time, there was a lack of motivation, and I was unable to get up for the challenge, if you will.
And then you quit. You're like, I can't perform under pressure. I'm not a good gigolo.
Yeah, word gets out, and all of a sudden the phone stops ringing.
Well, that is the most important part of being a gigolo, is that piece.
That is a very important part of it. Yeah, I would imagine that's not good when the word.
But I can't imagine he lost any money on that, right?
Yeah, I mean, how much you get paid?
Yeah, there's no price on your reputation, though. I mean, come on.
That's a good point. His reputation is forever dirty.
And somebody has to tell the story of, I hired a male prostitute.
I hired Nick the soft gigolo.
Exactly. And nothing happened.
I'm so thirsty.
All right. Julio, what was your side hustle that you did not make money in?
I invested in pie wine.
All right, let's not bring
for real?
Let's not bring pie wine into
How much
this.
did you invest, Julio?
No, we haven't taken in any outside investors, so he's lying.
3. Just through the Star Engine.
Yeah. Well,
how much did you invest?
Are you one of those people that got ripped off?
No one got ripped off. Did you ever?
Yeah, it was a big scam, right, Julio?
No one ever took that money. You got that money.
Well, they
back,
were
didn't
empty
you?
cans, right?
They were not empty cans. What are you talking about?
They were cans of water, weren't they?
Oh, well, no. That was for proof of concept before we actually had the money to do a full run.
Sounds like a scam to me.
It's not a scam. We didn't take in any outside money yet, actually.
Invested $300 in cans
Sorry,
of water.
Julio.
Julio, you'll have your chance soon. A big investment round is coming up.
Soon. It's what every scammer says.
Lido on KROQ. What side hustle was a giant fail for you?
Thanks for fucking. Vito.
Can't say that. Oh, sorry, Vito. It says Lido here, but I'll take the heat on that. What's up?
Yeah, I was selling weed and coke, and I scraped up some cash and got like $500 worth of rocks. Go to work, and then my girlfriend and my brother smoked it all up by the time I got home.
That's terrible.
Yeah, Klein and I both had failed weed side hustles
Terrible.
as well.
That was really bad. You don't take into account all of the weeds you think you're going to smoke yourself.
Yeah.
No one does the math properly. Jake is starting to slow down.
I had a very lucrative
yeah.
career selling ecstasy at KROQ.
You did?
Oh yeah, about 20 years ago. It was awesome.
How much were you making?
Oh,
Hundreds?
I was making. Oh, dude, no, we're talking in the thousands.
Thousands?
Oh yeah, probably 1,000 easy every couple of weeks. Yeah.
Every couple of weeks? How much
every
ecstasy
couple
was
of weeks.
everyone doing?
Oh my God! Back in the dude, it was a party.
That's why Omar has 15 houses right now, because he is all ecstasy money. Hey, Carlos, we give you the final word talking about side hustle fails on KROQ. What'd you do?
Reselling sneakers.
Yeah, that's a big one. I see that a lot. I always am jealous of the sneaker resellers. And you ended up losing money?
Oh, yeah, especially on the Yeezys.
Oh, that's right, because he became a Nazi, and then,
People didn't want
obviously
him?
no one wanted to buy his stuff anymore.
How many pairs of Yeezys do you currently have that you couldn't sell?
I have maybe about 50 pairs of Yeezys in my house. That are just sitting there.
Yeah, that's too bad. You go. I got a good price on these Yeezys. These are selling for twice, 3 times.
But you have to have a real knowledge of the sneaker game and when things are going to start skyrocketing in price. And I guess you never saw the whole Nazi thing coming. But other than that, I think people do make a lot of money on that.
Did not see that coming.
Oh, hey-oh. Jake took a break for his pancakes to make that joke. Jake, give us the update now. I want to.
I'm so full and thirsty.
Yeah?
I don't have anything to drink, and
it looks like you still have a giant stack in front of you.
I'm going to get halfway done right now. This is number 5.
Wait, Jake, save me one pancake.
I just wanted to
save me one.
Vanessa would like one pancake from your giant stack.
No, I'm going to take the rest of these home.
Congratulations to our failed sneaker reseller. You've just won some tickets to see the LA Kings battle the Rangers. That will go to Carlos. Hang tight. We'll give you your tickets. Thanks for interacting this morning right here on KROQ. Jake is throwing down his fork in anger. What's going on over there? Hold on.
I don't feel good.
How many? Apparently, we were not good at counting pancakes. It's apparently pancake day today, so we got a giant stack here. We thought Johnny said there's 10 pancakes, but Jake claims he's already eaten 5 of them, and there's like at least 6 or 7 left. So I don't think we counted the stack properly from the very beginning.
No, we asked, and I guess there are more than. Oh,
Jesus, Jake.
It's not my fault. You did this to me.
Jake
I
was.
thought you eat it.
Jake
Come
was
on,
given a
I
big.
didn't eat it. I ate half of them.
Surprise giant stack of pancakes. What better way to say happy pancake day to a coworker? And you can see him trying to take down this tower, Jenga-sized tower of pancakes up on our Instagram and on YouTube right now. KROQ. Jake,
I wonder how many calories is already in there.
No, he doesn't look good.
It doesn't look good.
I'm starting to sweat. I don't feel good.
it's like the pictures of presidents before and after their presidency and how they've aged. I feel like before pancakes and after pancakes, Jake is different.
Yeah.
You came in here with such a pep in your step, and now you just seem like you're
and
hunched
now
over.
I'm just very sleepy. Any pancake, the more you pancakes eat, the sleepier you get. It just compounds.
The more you pancakes eat?
Yeah, the more pancake you eat.
Beautiful quote.
The more pancake eat, more sleep want.
It's a good takeaway. The more you pancakes eat, the sleepier you shall get.
Well, maybe let's see if Vanessa can finish the rest of these.
That'd be great.
Vanessa, you have more than one left. You want to take over the seat and try to finish the stack?
Yes.
How many are there?
6?
It's like, yeah.
That stack of pancakes.
I can eat 3.
The stack currently in here is about as tall as you are. Not even kidding. It's almost your height. You go you go side by side with the stack.
There's 7 left. You've had 3. Maybe Allie can have 2, and then I'll try to finish the last 2.
You're gonna come back
God.
again and finish the last 2? What a trooper!
I'm gonna take a cat nap and try to I don't know, sleep.
All right.
He can't even talk.
He's out of it.
He's like,
But I love that he still wants 2 more pancakes.
he's kind of drunk on syrup right now.
Yeah, I'm wasted.
He's like syrup drunk.
Wow, cool.
Sugar high.
Well, Vanessa, we'll swap out Jake and we'll swap you in. It'll be like a tag team thing. You come in here and throw down the stack if you want to watch Vanessa now try to take down the stack. I think she could finish it.
Get on the pancake train.
Yeah, hop on. We'll be streaming live on KROQ's YouTube right now. Day celebrating here in the KROQ studios now. Jake has just tagged out. Vanessa has tagged in, and she's going to town, picking up on that stack. It's really sad. I really thought Jake could have taken down all 10 of them himself, but apparently we counted wrong, and there was 15 there. So now
you need
Vanessa...
to give me a heads up. I need to prepare.
Yeah, he would have not eaten yesterday.
Surprise stack is the greatest thing you can do to a coworker today. Any day, really. Surprise stack of pancakes.
Yeah, you want me to finish it, though. It was 10 is live.
If you're into that mukbang sort of thing, you might want to head over to our YouTube right now and check out Vanessa, who's now sitting down, and she's going to town, and Vanessa's very excited.
Enjoy yourself, Vanessa.
Yeah, Vanessa, you kick back. You work really hard every day on this show. You just sit back and go to town on those pancakes. Look at her go. There she is. First bite down, many more to go. Goddamn, super jealous of what's happening on that side of the room. We'll take a quick break. We're back in a second with your ADD news. Then we will get someone on that standby boarding list, go travel to Barcelona, Spain, and see the Offspring. And before we even do that, Allie, we got those Deftones tickets. We got to give them away this hour. So that's going to happen, I would imagine, the second we get back from this break. Be ready to call. Be ready to win. In the meantime, if you need some visual stimulation and you want to get hungry, head over to YouTube right now and check out Vanessa going ham on this stack of pancakes. We'll be back with more show and tickets all over the place next.
Klein Ally Show. KROQ, the world famous KROQ. KROQ.
pancakes. Can't slow down. Almost Monday on KROQ. We are Klein Ally Show. Almost about to get into a brand new hour. First thing we'll do that hour is get you on the standby boarding list, travel to Barcelona and see the Offspring, plus tickets to see the Offspring right here. Vanessa, hold on. Vanessa just threw her fork on the table, but she's still chewing.
I'm done.
How many did you put down?
3.
Nice. Good job, Vanessa.
Started with a giant stack of pancakes in the studio a little while ago. Jake claims he came in here, put down 5 or 6. Vanessa's just put down 3. Yet that stack doesn't seem to be getting that much smaller. Still a pretty good stack of pancakes there.
The never-ending stack.
The bottomless stack on Pancake Day today. Well, who's stepping up next?
What about you, Klein?
It's bad luck to leave a stack of pancakes. I can't. I could.
You can't. You haven't eaten one thing.
I would take a nap. I've been grubbing over here all day.
Really?
Threw down a beef stick, threw down a bag of chips already.
Allie, these pancakes have your name on it. I saw you eyeballing everybody.
Allie, yeah, you
come hop in the seat over here, Allison.
No, because I wouldn't eat more than one, and I don't.
Hop in the hot seat.
No.
Yeah, there. You can do. Jake, you want to come back and finish the stack? You started it.
I can't. I sleep.
Okay. Someone asked if the syrup was accidentally replaced with NyQuil after Jake finished his stack of pancakes.
Johnny, what about you? You're the one who hooked up the pancake
Yeah, Johnny, you're the
thing.
one who set this whole thing up, dude.
Yeah, thank you, but no thank you, though.
Come on, dude.
Pancakes are too desserty, and it's too cakey, and it's not really an essential beverage.
Ines feel bad for eating pancakes. Go ahead and eat these pancakes.
Allie, I can't call Johnny.
Nah, I'm not a fatty. I don't eat pancakes.
I can't call Johnny gay, but can you do it, please?
Come on, Johnny. Stop being a...
Say it. Say it. Say it. Please say it.
Stop acting like a queer and eat them pancakes.
That's right. Hey, Patrick in Granada Hills, welcome to KROQ. You're caller 20, so you're going to go see the Deftones on Thursday, all right?
Oh, thank you, sir. Oh.
You're very welcome. Enjoy that show. I don't know. I think he's choking on pancakes as well. And also, we may call you back Thursday to tell you we're going to upgrade your night for the chance for you to meet the band and get a VIP merch bundle. All right? Hold on one second. Don't hang up. Whatever you do, don't hang up. Let's get to the news.
I think he died in the middle of that call anyway.
Is he all right?
Maybe that's what was happening.
We did have a guy one time that had a heart attack winning tickets. Hey, Patrick, are you alive?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Good. Hold on one second. We'll get your information. Let's get to the news now. Then we'll get to a brand new hour of the show. If anyone's driving by the KROQ studios and would like to finish our stack of pancakes now, there's 3 left on the table. If you're near the Miracle Mile, you want to come in and wrap up the stack, sit in the studio, and eat food, we'd love to have you. You can check out live Pancake Cam on the YouTube right now, KROQ's YouTube. But first, your news.
Grab your Adderall. It's time for ADD News.
All right, today's tariff day. I don't claim to know anything about the stock market, but I assume if the Dow is down over 1,000 points, that's bad. 25% tariffs on imports from Canada, 25% on Mexico, and that's not for free anymore. Okay?
You gotta pay for that.
I gotta pay for
Every
that.
single I play that.
Taxes. You get taxed on that now.
You gotta pay me $1 every time. So that means a lot more things are going to get expensive. Tequila, avocados, cars, because most car parts we get come from Mexico and Canada. We also depend on Canada a lot for lumber to use to build houses. So on top of all of that, the general outcome that is predicted by the Tax Foundation is that the tariffs will amount to an average tax increase of $1,072 per U.S. household.
Avocados from Mexico.
I'm so bummed out for so many reasons because I do think about all of the great imports that we get from these fine countries. And they've already now said that they're going to start taxing our stuff, and it's just a bunch of leaders taxing each other now. And, you're taxing us.
Don't they
we're going to tax
cancel
you.
each other out eventually?
Eventually, that's what ends up happening.
So what do you think is the GOAT import of all imports?
The best import would be
Trophy wives.
Okay.
Trophy wives is a good import. I mean, you're going to go north or south because I would have very different ones from Mexico and from Canada.
I couldn't tell you one thing from Canada that I would miss, but I would say tequila is the GOAT import.
It's right up there. But then again, I mean, I would imagine.
I mean, can you imagine going to the liquor aisle and it's like vodka, $25, gin, $30.
Tequila. $6,000.
Exactly.
And you're like, oh, that must be one of them good bottles like you get at a club in Vegas. And
And
like,
it's
no,
not.
that's
It's
the
just
tequila. But I don't know, because growing up, I feel like a lot of the weed I smoked was probably from Canada. I mean, actually both Canada and Mexico. It was always a big deal when we would get weed. And they're like, this weed came from Canada. This doesn't have as many seeds.
Really? I don't know if I've had... this doesn't have any seeds.
But
I love that when we smoked weed, it was all weed.
But now we've got the best weed in
stems.
California, so it doesn't... That part, it's not really a loss for us.
And we have avocados. We just don't have
We don't have
avocados from Mexico.
We don't have the jingle. The jingle's everything. Without the jingle, we got nothing, Allie.
Avocados from Mexico.
Avocados from California.
Not the same.
Definitely
So
not.
I don't know. It's I don't know how this will play out, but so far not good. And they're saying that just the cost of cars is going to skyrocket.
Well, yeah, and then we already can't afford stuff, and you already have inflation at the grocery store and everywhere else. And then car insurance is going up, home insurance is going up. Now cars are going to go up, and houses are going to go up even more. All right. There have been many attempts to make Jurassic Park real. Seems like a good time to bring back dinosaurs, right?
I agree.
Bringing back the
Unless
woolly
they're
mammoth.
Canadian, because then it would cost too much. You got to get some American dinosaurs right
Stay
here.
over there, dinosaurs. So bringing back the woolly mammoth is the most common mission that people are on to bring back prehistoric animals, and the next big milestone has been hit. Scientists say they were able to successfully make a woolly mouse. So it is a woolly mammoth mixed with a mouse. They were able to breed a mouse with some of the DNA traits from a woolly mammoth, and what resulted was a mouse with curly whiskers and wavy light hair that grows 3 times longer than that of an ordinary lab mouse. So it is a genetically modified rodent that embodies the woolly mammoth qualities. And if you look at this thing, it is adorable. I mean, it's kind of like guinea pig. It's like a mouse, the size of a mouse, but it's got the hair of a guinea pig.
And they claim that if they now use the same technology, they could also bring back the actual woolly mammoth.
Yeah, they're one step closer to figuring out how to do that. And then other animal news, we know that 2 of the bald eagle babies now have hatched in Big Bear. The Jackie and Shadow bald eagle cam is experiencing heavy traffic this morning at the moment. There are currently 77,000 people on the live stream, probably doing so at work, just like Omar and me. And if
That's
you're
right.
trying to get caught up, there's a great view around 8:33 a.m. on the live stream with both of the little chicks flopping around in the nest. There's one egg that has not cracked yet, but what I'm realizing more and more is I don't know anything about birds.
Yeah, but we have a pancake cam live in the KROQ studio as well. So if you're on
Hundreds
YouTube
of people
right now,
watching Vanessa eat pancakes.
you can decide pancake cam, or if you want to watch, you can watch the Eagles. And I do want to say a shout out to 925 on the text line that said the goat import is clearly strong women from Cuba. According to my Uncle Leslie. So he would agree with that. Let's get into a brand new hour of the show right now. And the very first thing we do is give you tickets.
Klein Ally Show.
106.7 KROQ FM in HD Pasadena, Los Angeles, Orange County. This is the world famous KROQ.
All right, caller 20, looking for you right now. Let's make your day instantly better. Welcome to KROQ's Mile High Club. This time, the band is the Offspring. The location is Barcelona, Spain, and you get on the standby boarding list right now. If you're caller 20, plus tickets will be yours to see the Offspring at a show that they'll be putting on in the Kia Forum on August 29th. I got to see them play the Kia Forum last at KROQ's Almost Acoustic Christmas of 2 years ago. And boy, they sound and look good in that space. And we'd love to get you there for their upcoming show and potentially send you around the world to see them again. And you'll have a chance to win with us right now, again at noon, 3 and 6. And we'll do that all week long until we get to make that exciting call on Monday morning and give away that trip.
626 wanted to point out there's still no tariffs on cocaine.
Yeah, that's true.
We
That
get-
has remained tariff-free. Well, that's the thing about the black market in general, is that I wonder if the black market is going to start surging now, because now all the stuff that's regulated is going to get taxed like crazy.
Yeah.
All that black market stuff is going to be the best deal going.
Well, yeah, absolutely. We're going to go back to, shifting around like we had to buy weed in back alleys and things like that. And now we're going to have to go back to that, but we're going to be buying, eggs and 2x4s.
I got to buy my lumber from a guy in a back alley now. Can't do it the old-fashioned
Got
way.
some blood stains on it, but don't worry about it.
We are Klein Ally Show. If you're new to us, I'm Klein, that's Ally. You
Hi.
got that Jake the Nerd back there digesting a giant stack of pancakes in the back room. Postmaster Johnny and Vanessa taking the calls at 800-520-1067. And now, to make me look like a total ass, this is the audio sniper. His name is DJ Omar Khan. And what
Get
will
it
he
together, Omar.
What will he play next that will make me look foolish? I don't know.
Let's see. So many choices here.
But please just don't. You could also say
No.
nothing.
Here we go.
Heartbreak is one thing, my ego's another. I beg you, don't embarrass me, mother. Thank you. Oh, thank you for not embarrassing me. Greatly appreciate
That last bit is the best right there.
Oh, if you missed
God,
it.
man, such feeling in that.
I know.
Earlier this morning, we did some Deftones, Tone Deaf for Deftones, and I gave away those tickets. Anyway, I think we need to explain it. Hey, Amber, in Garden Grove, you're caller 20. You know what that means, right? Please, please, please. It's not what that means at
That's
all.
what she's saying.
Hold on one second. Let's get her some tickets to see the Offspring. Put your name on the standby boarding list right now. Lots to get to this hour. How would you like to live forever? Have an old people's secret to get you. And Klein Ally Show and Tell. It's all coming up this hour on KROQ. Pancakes this morning, although you can because it's National Pancake Day. We're celebrating with the Pancake Cam in the studio. You can check it out on YouTube. Jake's not feeling great right now because he put down quite a few. Then Vanessa came in, tagged in, did a few more. Listeners claim that they're making their way to the station right now to finish up these pancakes.
562 said, I like how Vanessa stabbed the pancake before adding the syrup. That's my type of people.
Yeah, it was a really interesting and aggressive way to eat a pancake. You tell a lot about a person based on how they do it, but she took that knife and
and then poured the syrup in the wound.
Yeah, so, but if you'd like to live forever, you got to ask the elderly because they know what it's like to be 105, 106, 107. There's a woman today that's going to be joining us for Old People's Secrets on the other side of the pond who is celebrating 105 years old.
From chicken brain to drinking rain, not getting laid, they call me the barmaid.
They call me the barmaid.
That's right. Let's live forever with Sweet Dibbit. Sweet Dibbit. Time for some old people secrets.
All right, let's meet this 105-year-old. Place our bets. What do you have to do if you want to live forever?
Age is just a number, and one British senior is proving it. 105-year-old Hilda Jackson just wanted one thing for her birthday.
Any guesses what she wanted for her birthday? Just wanted one thing. Death. The sweet release of death.
I mean,
Vanessa, what do you think she wanted? Say it like an old person.
The old lady wanted just to live and
the opposite.
be left alone. What?
Okay, interesting. You guys are all off. That's not what she wanted for her birthday. What she wanted for her birthday, Allie, was something that everyone wants, and no one appreciates this more than DJ Omar Khan.
Just wanted one thing for her birthday. A rave.
Oh, hell yeah.
A geriatric rave is what
I would
she
sell
wanted.
so much ecstasy to all those old people.
Although it's interesting
get
because
back in business.
if you listen to, this is actually some footage of the rave. I don't think it's the same type of rave that we've gone to.
A rave.
Oh my
What?
I'll
think
That's the music they were playing at her rave.
It's a rave.
Right.
Oh, this is just a rave, this song. I don't think they know what the word means.
Because I was expecting, like, some of this sort of stuff. Like, glow sticks and canes, glow canes. But not the case. She had a very different sort of old person rave, I guess.
as we get older, you kind of think, oh, we're too old to go out and have a good time, when Hilda's just proved us all wrong, do you know what I'm saying? She's got serious energy, bro. Yeah, man.
This was an innocent rave. Hilda was met with cheers as she walked into her birthday party. At 105, she didn't just sit back down. She hit the dance floor. And then when they asked her about her big night, she had this to say.
Absolutely fabulous.
She's rolling balls.
She is rolling and she is naked. This is like a crazy remix for her, too.
Right. Not really a rave traditionally.
The local celebrity, even appearing on BBC Radio earlier in the day, she received countless birthday cards and well wishes from the public.
All right, and then they ask her, Allie, what is her secret? So she's 105, and then this is the moment of truth now. So what is her secret? What is she going to tell us? Keep in mind, our theory is that they are sabotaging us with bad intel, so we all die off young and they get all the glory. What is her secret to living to 105?
I really would have loved if they had taken her to an actual rave, like a
crazy.
real one, and just live streamed it. I think what she's going to say is good music, especially because she loves to have it all around her and people dancing all around her, and I believe that energy fuels her life.
All right, if you want to live forever, you just have to do what Hilda does. What will it be? Jake the Nerd.
Pancake and syrup, everything real good.
Pancakes and syrup.
I don't think Jake's even doing that in voice. I think that's how he sounds right now. He is
I think
messed
anytime
up.
we patch into him, he's saying that.
Yeah. It's just going on in his
Maybe
head.
he's asleep and talking in his sleep.
That's possible. Omar,
Yeah.
what is her secret?
She's already on the dance floor. These olds don't know what they're talking about, so she's just going to say something like, keep on dancing, just because that's what she's doing at the moment.
Yeah, because it's like immediate thought.
Let's find out what she says when asked what is her secret to being 105.
You never think you're going to make 105, but I did.
And that's it.
That's it?
That's one of the most frustrating old people secrets you get is when they kind of don't even give you the secret. They sidestep it.
It must be so frustrating for the reporters, too. They're like, I went to this stupid old folks' home and talked about Helena or whatever her name is.
but they couldn't get it.
Come on!
Hey, what's your secret?
I need the story!
That's what we want. We don't want to watch you dance, Granny. What's the secret?
You never think you're going to make 105, but I did.
And honestly, 105 looks really good on her.
Yeah,
Happy birthday.
So healthy and knows how to party.
Oh, boy.
You know, her face looks like a nutsack.
I know.
That's what it said on her
Leave it
cake,
to women
Omar.
to be like, oh my God, she looks amazing. No, stop it. No, you.
Take a quick break. We're back in a second. When we return, even better reason for you to check out what's happening on YouTube now. It's some Klein Ally Show and Tell. We each have an item that we think is near and dear to us that will give you a chance to steal. That's right. Just by listening to the show, you can steal one of our most prized possessions. We'll get to that next.
Join the Mile High Club.
Heck yeah, let's go. How would you like to join the Mile High Club?
Oh my gosh, thank you guys.
It's the KROQ Mile High Club. Get lucky and see your favorite KROQ bands in places all over the world. Destination 7. Go emo while exploring the Gothic Quarter. Take a dip at one of the best beaches in the world. And snap a selfie with a Picasso. When you flamenco dance your way to see the Offspring. In Barcelona, Spain.
This is Dexter. I'm Noodles from The Offspring, and I'm reading this, can't you tell?
Listen to 9, Noon, 3, and 6 and instantly win tickets to their show at the Kia Forum August 29th. You'll get on the standby boarding list to see him again in Barcelona. Courtesy of Live Nation and Concord Records.
You're listening to the world famous KROQ.
From Monster Tour Water, straight up water, nothing else. Visit monstertourwater.com to find a store near you.
Tickets to join us next week at the Soundspace with Cage the Elephant. Allie and I are going to be hosting that one. It will be a good time, a good hang. I think usually we feed you, then you get the intimate performance, and the band is Cage the Elephant. Not only great musicians, but funny guys as well, those Schultz brothers. So I can't wait for that. We will be doing that next week. Get you in if you succeed in this challenge called Netflix or Notflix.
Nah,
Not!
Real descriptions about real things that are actually happening on Netflix this month as we're entering a brand new month, the month of May, but also ones we've made up. And if you think about some of the stuff that they're promoting heavily, they sound made up. If I were to tell you, Allie, they're going to do a roast of Tom Brady and they're going to call it the GROAT, the greatest roast of all time about the GOAT, you would say that sounds like one of your dumb things, Klein, but that is actually happening on Netflix and it's happening on Sunday live.
And we're actually really excited about it.
I can't wait. It's at the Forum. I think I'm going to go. Actually, I think I'm going to go to it. But
you are?
I'm attempting. It's not easy. I mean, it's not.
How do you go? You just show up?
Yeah, we can buy tickets. Tickets are for sale still through like Ticketmaster.
Oh, I would think something like that would sell out immediately.
It's a lot of it's already sold out. But I'm planning on trying to go.
Want me to call Nikki Glazer for you?
No, because she doesn't know who you are. I'm just going to say, Jake.
Hey, do you remember me? I need a favor.
Yeah, I don't.
You're planning on trying to go?
I have an attempt to go to the thing on Sunday. I think it's...
What kind of weak sauce commitment is that?
I can't wait. What I can't wait for is for Klein to actually get tickets to this and then not go.
I will go.
Yeah,
that's what's going to happen.
I'm going to the GROAT.
And then he's going to be like, does anyone want to go? I can't go. And then one of us will go. And then Johnny will be like, I went to this roast of this old guy.
All right, I try to not get too excited about things because whenever I get really excited and commit to doing something, it never ends up happening. So I'm just trying to just say I hope I can go, but
Klein will be at a play or Disney on Ice.
There's something going on I don't want to be at. Trust me. Anyway, that sounds made up, but it's real. And then there's Unfrosted. A story about the creation of the Pop-Tart. Also sounds completely made up. That is also real and happening on Netflix this month with Seinfeld. So
I think that comes out this weekend.
All right, let's get to it. It's time for Netflix, Notflix here. KROQ, I will describe a show. You tell me if it's real or did we make it up. We start with Jen in Koreatown. Hi, Jen. Welcome to KROQ. Good morning.
Hi, guys. Good morning. Free dibs.
Sweet dibs. Here we go. Because you're in Koreatown, I will give you this one. A Singaporean tycoon, an Italian luxury brand heir, and a Pakistani noble, and more explore the lavish lives of the super rich individuals living in Korea. This is called Super Rich in Korea. Is that Netflix or is that Notflix?
Oh, my God. It's Netflix. Sounds like maybe it's a Netflix show.
You think that's real? Super Rich in Korea? You are in Koreatown. You would have the advantage here. Let's find out.
It's the title that gives it away. Super Rich in Korea is not clever and very on the nose.
Yeah, they don't have a clever title department over there anymore. That debuts May 7th, and they do love anything that is either super rich or super poor. And then they love
extreme.
They love the extremes.
Or someone who was rich and then poor, or was poor and then rich.
Jen got hers right, so we start with a winner, and hang tight. Everyone who gets theirs right, Allie will pick one of you at random. You'll get to go to the Cage Elephant Show. We move on and say hi to Dylan right now in Los Angeles. Dylan, welcome. Netflix or Notflix? How goes it?
I'm good.
100 piñatas filled with everything from penny candy to $100,000. Blindfolded contestants bash for cash in this high-stakes piñata game show called Winyata. Is that Netflix or is that Notflix?
There's no way that's real. I'm going to say Notflix.
Why are you saying there's no way that's real? Sounds like an amazing show. Allie, people are bashing for cash?
Is that what they said when you pitched it last week?
That's right.
Not!
Winyata is not real. Damn it. Thought we'd get him on that.
But I picture all of these shows coming up on your feed and you'd being like, whoa!
Yeah.
I gotta watch Winyata!
Guys,
Season 3 of Winyata came out, guys.
I've watched Season 3 of Is It Cake twice already. Okay? And I'm fooled still. I know now which one's cake and I still watch it again. Tim, Santa Monica, welcome to KROQ. How goes it?
Good. Sweet dibs.
Sweet dibs.
In a world of AI, do we even stand a chance as humans when it comes to dating? Will our single suitors be able to determine and decide who is real and who is a robot in a blind dating battle where some contestants are human and others are AI technology? This is Robomantic. Is that... Is that a real...
Oh, new season of Robomantic.
Is that Netflix or is that Notflix?
I got to say, that's a really good premise, but I'm going to go with Notflix.
God damn it. I thought...
Not!
Right, whatever. I thought this game used to be trickier.
No, it never used to be trickier.
Hey, Allie. Used to be tricky.
Allie, what?
Nothing. Dylan got his right.
You saved all your good ideas for the paper.
Tori, welcome to Netflix or Notflix. New month, new shows. Let's go. What, you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. A film crew follows 2 leopard cubs as they make a fascinating journey from infancy into adulthood in this up-close and personal nature doc called Living with Leopards.
Nice. Sounds pretty informative. So I'm going to go with Netflix.
Sounds interesting and informative.
It's a real show. That debuts May 10th.
It's not called Three of Cubs or whatever crappy pun
that's
name
a
you
great
want to
name. I'd definitely watch Three of Cubs. That's so good. They'd have to gamble, though. All right, listen, I feel like you guys are mocking me with the fake shows, so it makes Rico...
Let's continue mocking. Let's go,
Rico, give it one more chance, and then we must move on, because this is stupid. Right? We all agree it's stupid?
Uh-huh. I like it.
I like it too.
Thank you, Rico. Dating show...
I hate it. I'm out.
Thank you, Mark Cuban.
That's a successful show.
Dating show meets snack attack when eligible singles try to find their soulmates based on shared food preferences. This show is called Single and Ready to Pringle.
Wow.
When someone just says, wow.
You don't even try, man.
You don't even try.
Whatever. Not. I don't even care if you answer. All right, Al,
Single Ready to Pringle.
Everyone got theirs right. So.
I'm ready to Pringle.
That makes no sense.
You wouldn't think it was interesting if you're single. You're like, oh, we have the same taste in snacks.
And they just eat potato skins and have awkward conversations.
Oh, shut up, Rico. I'm done with you. Allie, someone's winning the tickets. Who is it? Everyone got theirs right. Is it Rico, Jen, Tori, Dylan, or Tim?
Let's go, Dylan.
Hey, Dylan, congratulations. We'll see you at Cage the Elephant, all right?
Thank you.
You're very welcome. I know you're thinking. Klein Ally Show. No one's excited about this. I don't know why we're doing it, but we're doing it anyway.
It's nice.
Klein Ally Show and Tell, but understand that we all brought in something that we truly cherish from our own personal lives. We'll share them with you. If you want to see what these items look like, you can check us out. We're on YouTube right now, KROQ's YouTube. And then one person is going to have a choice, and they can take any of our things, and it will be theirs. We will lose a memory, something that... I feel like everyone's got a box of stuff. Maybe it's a box under their bed or in the garage or a drawer, and they're like, I'm going to keep that. That's a memory. Everyone's got at least a few of those things, right? They don't want to give them away to complete strangers.
And even though I am a bit of a minimalist, physical memories are all I have because my short-term and long-term memory are both completely shot.
So I'm kind of torn now because I do want to have the best item, and everyone wants to have the best item for show and tell. No one wants to have the loser item. We all want to have the best thing, but we don't want the best thing so much so that it gets taken by a listener.
Yeah, you never wanted during show and tell to have the crappiest item or the same item that somebody else had.
Oh, it's the worst. You showed up with the same thing. Man. I also brought a minion. Damn it.
A minion.
So it's time now for some Klein Ally Show and Tell.
Show and tell.
We got things that are very important to us, yet we understand that just by sharing these with you, just for listening, you could take one of these items. So,
by the way, I missed that in the meeting yesterday. I thought we were just going to show and tell. We weren't going to give anything away.
I think Klein added that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. Is that what happened?
That's
okay.
why I brought two options.
Because now I'm thinking of changing my item because the item that I have, I really don't want to give it away.
No one wants to give their item away. I don't want to give my item away.
Why'd you add that then?
I don't know. I thought it would be more fun for us to try to convince the listener to take other people's things.
The item that I have was given to me by a close friend, and I don't want to get rid of it. I thought it's just cool.
What is it? You go first then,
I feel like everyone should take Omar's item now.
No,
now that we know the
man.
rules.
Dibs.
This was the item that I brought is I'm a big, huge Coca-Cola memorabilia collector, and I have a flashlight from the 60s that's in shape of a Coke bottle, and it's very limited. It's not readily available, but it's not worth a lot of money, but it was gifted to me by the great Ralph Garman many Christmases ago. So it has a lot of, just sentimental value.
Caller 20, that's yours.
No.
Take it now.
No.
800-520-1067.
So it's just an old bottle?
It's a flashlight. It's a flashlight, but it's in the shape of an old Coca-Cola bottle, made in Hong Kong. Yeah, it's very limited.
And Omar does like to make the point that any flashlight can become a fleshlight if you try hard enough.
It's true.
He's made that point many times.
Especially if it's in the shape of a Coke bottle.
You better believe it.
There's a lot you can do with that.
All right, so that's Omar's item for Klein Ally Show and Tell. It is a vintage Coca-Cola flashlight.
Has your wife ever told you to get rid of your Coca-Cola memorabilia? I would imagine it takes up a lot of space now.
It does, and she has, and I think it's coming to a head soon.
Okay.
I think she's sick of it, and I think I'm going to have to start moving stuff into my studio at home and also in the garage.
It seems like all she needs is one of those blue recycle bins, and that problem is solved once and for all. You know, those all just go right in there, and they don't care what they're taking away. Hey, that's a vintage 64 bottle.
Yeah.
That's whatever. All right. Jake the Nerd is back in the studio now. I assume you're here for more pancakes. We've been putting down a stack of pancakes all show long. It started out almost all the way to the ceiling, and now they're only down to 3 mini pancakes, but I don't think we can finish them. What did you bring in for show and tell?
I brought a legitimate alligator head with green jeweled eyes.
Didn't you try to sell that at the pawn shop?
I did. They didn't want it.
Wow, it's such a prized possession for you.
It is. It has a lot of sentimental value to me because it was given to me by the great Ralph Garman.
He gave you that as well?
I think we're the only people that haven't gotten gifts from him.
No, mine's also from him, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Damn it.
That's amazing. So Jake is trying, that's a baby alligator head.
It's an adolescent.
It's the creepiest thing that's ever been said.
So it's like a preteen alligator?
Yeah,
it's a
not
tween,
like a baby.
Tween gator.
Oh, man. Probably loves Sabrina Carpenter.
Jake, you don't want that to be given away?
No, this sits right in behind my mic. I'm looking at it all the time.
But if the person that gets through on the phones, when we ask for caller 20, wants your alligator head, you realize we're sending it to them.
Again, people calling. Ralph gave this to me, and it means a lot. So please don't take it.
That's Jake's alligator head. Allie, Klein Ally Show and Tell. What you got?
I was very proud of the fact that I never needed to have my wisdom teeth removed.
Oh, you're not trying to sell. Oh, my God. Is it those bag of old teeth you have with you?
You mean this?
Oh, God.
Whoa, teeth?
What a gross.
I have my teeth.
Jake's impressed.
Are those adolescent teeth?
No, these are adult teeth, and I've already given one away, but I have 3 adult teeth left.
Whoa.
You want to hold one?
No, get them out of here.
The plaque's still on it.
Those are so gross. Oh, that's when you could tell Allie was a real smoker when those got pulled.
Here, you want to hold it?
Those are Allie's actual teeth. That is so disgusting.
That tooth.
Yeah, I think that's a smoke stain.
Oh, God. Those are cancer teeth.
You got turds in here.
No, I don't have turds in them.
Looks like a shrimp.
Why would you Why would you think someone would want those for show and tell? Your actual teeth from your mouth.
I find this to be when I got a mole removed, I was like, man, I don't get to ever see that again. That's a part of my body.
Right.
That was a part of my body my whole life.
I miss you, mole.
I did miss the mole, and I miss my teeth too, and I'm sad that I would have to get rid of them. I don't want to get rid of them. I've had these on my cork board in my little studio at home ever since I got them removed.
That is gross. I'm sorry that I sold the audience on the fact that they would be able to take some really cool stuff from us, only to realize it was decapitated adolescent alligator heads.
Don't all call it once.
And old teeth. Caller
I think it's cool.
Caller 20,
Thanks,
you'll get to take your pick of any of the items that we've brought in for Klein Ally Show and Tell. Vanessa, what did you? I'm not touching that tooth. That is so gross.
You show me your disgusting teeth all the time.
But my teeth aren't real. The two that fall out.
You should give somebody one of your teeth that are in your mouth.
Yeah, your stinky fake tooth is worse.
I couldn't pull it out now if I tried to. It's super glued in for the time being. Vanessa, what do you have?
I have a very special Insta camera that was gifted by the one and only Allie. It's super pretty. It's pink.
Is this that Christmas gift she gave you that was broken?
Yeah, that thing broke?
Oh, she gave you a broken Christmas gift one year because you bought a used camera.
Yeah, I'm really passionate about photos, so I was not able to take any photos of this.
Nice, Allie. Great gift.
It has a hold in my heart.
Has
That's a hole in your heart?
It left a hole in your heart?
What's the saying?
Yeah, you got
holds a place in my heart.
Yep,
and
well-
it's really special to me, and I don't want to give it away.
All right, if you would
Yeah,
like,
right.
if you would like the broken camera that Allie gave to Vanessa, once again, caller 20 will be the only person that will get to pick. Not all of these are going away; just one item will
Look,
get
that
selected.
was brand new, still in the box when I bought it, okay? And apparently it worked just fine, and there was no reason why. I got swindled now, and I was able, but I bought
You
a
got
non-working
swindled.
camera and gave it to a dear friend.
Hey, Johnny, did you bring something for Klein Ally Show and Tell? Because if you didn't, let's not waste time.
Sir, I got one.
What is it?
I have an acoustic guitar, Fender acoustic guitar that is signed by defunct pop star Alessia Cara.
You're going to give that guitar away if someone wants it?
I might. It needs some work.
No, it's not.
so-
I might. That's the way. That's the way the whole thing works, Johnny. Is that
Yeah,
someone?
I mean, I will. Yeah, but it needs some work though. Fair warning.
Well, it's by far the most valuable thing that has been.
If someone's picking an actual guitar, Allie's old teeth, I don't think it's going to be a close
These
call.
alligator heads aren't cheap. I'm just saying.
I might reconsider.
Mine are signed by Alicia Cara.
No, they're definitely not. Yours don't even look like they were signed by a dentist. They look bad shape. All right, the item I brought, I wasn't sure was going to be the best one, but now I'm convinced it is, Allie. As you know, one of the finest publications that ever was and ever will be is finally back in print for the first time in 5 years. This right here is a issue of Playboy magazine from 2007. It is an autographed issue of Playboy from 2007.
Autographed by who?
Well, I'm going to let you flip to page 18 and look and see who signed this issue of Playboy. If you flip to page 18, inside of the magazine, this is like one of one. I don't have any more of these. My only copy of this one, and it could be yours. And look at what's on. Stop looking at all. Allie's stop to look at all the naked women. Look at page 18. What do you got?
Klein?
That's me.
You signed this Playboy?
That's right.
Yeah, definitely.
That's F and Kevin right there.
Yeah.
That's F and Kevin in the Playboy.
So you were F and Kevin when you were at Playboy?
No. But that's when I was.
That was not F and Kevin
that was-
because you already had a girlfriend.
Post F and Kevin, but if you see right there, that is me inside of Playboy magazine. It's it's special. Special.
Wait,
to
are you
me.
wearing some sort of funny hat? What the hell is that?
It's kind of off to the side.
It's a shower cap.
No, it's not.
I don't know what I was wearing. I thought it was probably cool.
Oh my God! Remember Omar when those beanie caps were in, where it was like a beanie but also had like the brim like a hat?
Oh, I'm taking that back. I didn't realize I wore a stupid hat.
Yeah.
Let
You're
me-
a hip guy,
let me-
hip happening guy.
let me take that back.
So, hey, up.
Caller 20. Right now, you've heard these are our most prized possessions.
No,
it's
this
Klein.
is not your most prized possession. A magazine signed by you?
Yeah, that I'm in.
Oh, so because
So
it's
why'd you
you're
sign
in it?
To let. I don't
You
know.
signed it for the listeners, didn't you? You just signed this.
Hey, listen, if they don't want it, Allie, don't try to badmouth my item. I hope they don't take it. I hope they take your old crooked teeth.
Well, I will say that on the cover of this Playboy magazine, it says 20 questions with Paul Rudd.
Whoa, Johnny
So
may want that.
It seems like a good issue.
That's probably- It's probably a collector's item. All right, caller 20. You can only pick one of our items. That's it. You can pick Jake's alligator head. You can pick Vanessa's broken camera. You got the signed Playboy. Why did Johnny just come in and grab that? You can't have it, Johnny. The listeners get a chance. It was very strange. Caller 20. You pick which one of our items you get. I recommend, I'm just saying, Omar. It'd be so great if they go, I would like to pass on all these items. We'll find out who gets what next. In the meantime, some justice. Tame Impala. This is called Never Ender. And we are Klein Ally Show, about to give away our most prized possessions, our memories, next right here on KROQ. KROQ, we are Klein Ally Show, about to give away our memories. Think of all your most prized possessions. Maybe it's a shoebox. Maybe you have a whole storage area in the garage. Maybe you might have one of them fancy safety deposit boxes. And people are asking on the text line, is this truly the best stuff we have? And how Allie could bring in a bunch of old teeth. It's sad that she thinks that those are memories, and even sadder that she thinks other people would want them. But here we are.
Look,
this was the first one.
Cool.
I've already given one away to somebody who wanted it badly when I got them taken out. People love this stuff.
All of the stuff that we brought in here, maybe you checked it out. It was up on YouTube. We'll post pictures on Instagram as well. Jake brought in a severed alligator head. Johnny has a guitar signed by someone. Omar has a vintage piece of Coca-Cola memorabilia that has a KROQ history to it. Allie brought in her old wisdom teeth. Vanessa tried to unload this broken camera that Allie gave her for Christmas. And I have a autographed Playboy magazine that features me naked in the middle.
Not naked.
Wearing a stupid hat. I wish I was naked. It'd be less embarrassing.
But Johnny weirdly grabbed the Playboy and ran out, so I'm not sure what's happening with that magazine at the moment.
Matthew, you are the first one through. You are caller 20. Apologies. Caller 20, 714. Matthew from the 714. You've thought about all these items. Might I recommend you grab the alligator head while you still can, but the choice is yours. You can have any of those items from this edition of Klein Ally Show and Tell.
I'm sorry to do it to you, F and Kevin, but I need that magazine.
Oh, wow.
Damn it. It's my only one.
You should throw in the gray beanie hat. Do you still have it?
That hat I do not have anymore. I think I sent that to a third world country. All right, Matthew. Congratulations. You are the proud owner of a gently used Playboy magazine from the year 2007.
Are you sad?
Yeah, I'm sad. It's the only one I had of that. I mean, just because eventually, not that I ever look at that, but, I guess now that I have daughters, I kind of want that out of the house anyway. But at one point, I think I was like, yeah, this'll make sure that people know I'm cool forever.
Oh.
And now as I looked at that picture, I realized that's not what anyone ever thought.
Anyway, yeah.
All right, hold on.
When Johnny's done with it and it's hard as a rock, we'll put it in the mail for you.
Yeah, that's yours, Matthew. Thanks for listening. Man, everyone else gets to keep their items for now. We'll come back in a moment. Takeaways, wrap up today's show next on KROQ. pretty much do it for us today. But fear not, because the great... No, Beer Mug is in next. What? Oh, sorry about that. Beer Mug will be in here to hang out with you for the next 4 hours, but he'll come bearing gifts like more spots on that standby boarding list. Go see the Offspring in Barcelona. You got that to look forward to, and your 40 minutes nonstop KROQ and 4 hours nonstop Beer Mug. And that's what
I have what doctors call a leaky penis.
You sure do. Remember that. That's his catchphrase.
Every time. You know, when he actually did come in here when we were doing our Showtime podcast last week, he came in with his fly open. So he kind of did have a leaky penis.
Oh. Yeah, and by the way, we told him...
He's like, no, I don't. We were like...
We told him his fly was open, and most people would immediately repair that. He just looked, he goes, it is? And he looks down, and he just kept going with his life. So, anyway.
It is what it is.
It is what it is. So let's wrap it up. Takeaways from today's show, then we'll get out of here. Tomorrow, got a decent show planned for you. Continue to hook you up with all sorts of things like Kings tickets, more Offspring tickets, etc. If you need us in the meantime, find us on Instagram, Klein Ally Show. And also, you can check out the YouTube, which will be being posted momentarily if you missed any moments from today's show. Very visually pleasing show. Giant stacks of pancakes, Klein Ally Show and Tell, and so much more. You want to watch Vanessa go ham on a stack of pancakes for Pancake Day? Oh, that got a lot of people going.
Pancake cam.
Pancake cam. All the rage. Move over, Eagle Cam. It's all about pancake cam. Takeaways from today's show. What do we got? Mama.
Oh, that was my takeaway.
Quiet down, you.
562, my takeaway is dinner is a good time for a muggin'.
Great time to get mugged is right around dinner time.
626, my takeaway is the more you pancake eat, the sleepier you get.
Beautifully said. Beautifully said.
626, my takeaway is queers don't eat pancakes.
Yeah, that's out of context.
562, my takeaway is Jake owns the head of an adolescent.
Mm-hmm.
And 714, my takeaway is Jersey Mike is Wesley's father figure.
Yeah, if you don't know what we're talking about, you should check out more of the show. The show's available in its entirety wherever you get your podcasts. Just search Klein Ally Show. Thank you in advance for downloading. Jake was informing us because he's got to crunch the numbers. We've had some nice growth on those podcast downloads, jumping month over month, week over week. So thank you for continuing to spread the word and help us to grow the show. Truly, you are all we have. So thank you for that. All right, what's your takeaway from today's show, Jake the Nerd?
Tone Deaf Dracula is my favorite lead singer.
Tone Deaf Dracula was not the vibe I was going for, but if you missed me attempting to sing songs today, check out the podcast. We went Tone Deaf for Deftones. Allie, takeaway?
And you dance at the club, oh mama.
Mama. Thank you for that. Omar, you got a takeaway? I'm having wicked dreams of leaving Tennessee. Here Santa Monica, I swear it's calling me. Won't make my mama proud. It's gonna cause a scene. She sees her baby girl. I know she's gonna scream. God, what have you done? You're a pink pony girl. And you dance at the club, oh mama, mama. All right, thanks, guys.
Good stuff, man.
Mama.
Have a great day. Do it tomorrow. Try to do it better. If you need us in the meantime, the go line is open for you now. 844-956-GOAT. All right, bye.
The world famous KROQ. Klein Ally Show. KROQ.